All right. It's that Friday music show. What's happening? I'm your host, Max Levels. This is actually on Saturday. I'm going to do a follow-up to the Friday night music show that was last night. That was awesome. We had all the guests come in. Everybody was freaking amazing. Once again, this is the Friday Night Music Show at FridayNightMusicShow.com every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. We had a bunch of cool hosts last night. Man, we had Mr. TC Sail Dog up in here. We had Yusef El Trey. We had Cali Tech. We had Roseanne Bars. We had Johnny T. And we had Marzi Palm Tree coming in and closing out the show. It was pretty awesome. Everybody had a good ass time. So once again, this is that Friday Night Music Show. The Friday Music Show, I should say. And we are a news and music show. And we're going to talk about some news tonight. Some music news. Some regular news. And some other good stuff too. Some real good stuff. So some crazy news, man. Some real crazy news about a farmer and a 3-inch knife. So getting it cracking here. We got our intro music going. We are based here at the World Is Yours Studios up in Long Beach, California, the LBC. Say what's up to all my people here in the main camera. What's up, people? Hey. Say what's up to all my people in the other HD camera over here, which we're not going to be currently on. As you can see, I am up in the studio by myself. Last night there was tons of people up in here. All the homies, everybody's kicking it. We had a technical difficulty on the recording. So I'm redoing a cap for the show, y'all, today. It's on Saturday, but it's a Friday Night Music Show at the World Is Yours Studios. This is the original World Is Yours Studios in Long Beach, California. TWIY, the World Is Yours. The real Scarface. All the guests that have been up in here tonight have been on the show. I've recorded here in this studio. About 150 people were offset at least. So the World Is Your Studio is one of our sponsors tonight for the show. For the Friday Night Music Show, we had our guest, Mr. TC, once again. Mr. TC, Cali Tech, Yusef the Third, Roseanne Bars, Marzi Palm Tree, and Johnny T. We're all up in here. We're going to recap all their stuff they had. We're going to play all their music. It's going to be a good time. All right, well, let's get it kicking off here with just a little reggae because it is Friday or Saturday at the same time. It's 6 o'clock on Saturday, so the same thing. And we want y'all just to chill and have a good time. And we'll get in some crazy news here in a second. So this is the Friday Music Show at FridayMusic.com. I am your host, that rock singer dude, Max Levels. I got some shows coming up. I'll talk about that more later. Stay tuned. Here's some reggae.
My decision, every single dream, every single fantasy, every single love, every single enemy, it's all for me.
All right, viewer, just tuning in. It is the Friday Music Show. On to the recap. I am your host, Max Levels. It's just me up in the studio doing the show. We had everybody here last night. We're going to kick it off with a recap on Mr. TC Sail Dog coming up in here in a second, play a couple of his hits. Right now, we just chilling on some reggae. It's Saturday. We're going to be here 6 to 9, just chilling. If you want to call in, there's a number right there. It worked real good last night when I can't remember exactly who, but a homie of Mr. TC won a bunch of free stuff, man. He called in quick. He was the first one we got him, and it was awesome. So groove out for a minute. I am Max Levels. I'll be right back with you. Max Levels is up in the house. Yo, what's up? This is our Friday Music Show recap from last night. We had some technical difficulties last night, so I'm going to do a recap today. It's just me up in here in the studio chilling, so call me, keep me entertained. I'll smoke something, smoking. There we go.
Just another lesson. Don't know what I'm destined, but my life is a mess. And all I wanna do is get out and fly. But I sit and I trip, fucking life. Wanna quit, but I can't, so I won't. Here I am, all alone. Another day, another dollar. Got no money in my pocket. I walk over to the mic, turn it on, time to rock it. This is my version of a sermon. Straight from my heart, I will spill every word. And all I wanna do is live a life that's certain to find the love that I've been searching. it on my own now. Here I go, watch me go where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go down. All I know is what I know is what I know now. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, watch me go where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go down. All I know is what I know is what I know now. Time for me.
All right. That was a little reggae. We are then going to kick it off with the first song, some Rage Against the Machine here. That is our intro song. All right, here's a Rage Against the Machine song. Check it out. We're going to pull up Mr. TC next. It is the Friday Night Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. I'm pulling up Mr. TC Sail Dog shit right now. Be right back with you. We listen to some Rage Against the Machine. What's up? It is a Friday music show. We are streaming and working here. We got Mr. TC coming up next. I was just pulling up his music real quick. We are just chilling. We're bumping a little Rage Against the Machine for the time being. And we will be right back with you. I got some crazy news. I got the winning lottery ticket. We got some Mr. TC, some songs we did up in here. It's going to be killer. Check out this Rage real quick, though. Yo, Rage takes it back from me, man. Y'all know me. I'm a rock singer. Got some shows coming up with my boys, and Kill said it's going to be killer. We'll get back to that. But Rage Against the Machine set the foundation, man. For my guitar playing, too. I used to a lot of my guitar playing after Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, man. Guys are legends, dude. I play the same spots they play, man. It's killer. I'd like to be that I started where they started. And I'm almost past it, so... Check it out, Rage Against the Machine. It's the Friday Music Show, FridayMusic.com. Just go there. It starts streaming every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. This is the recap from the show. I am Max Levels. Hey, shout out to Bud Light for sponsoring my event tonight.
For example, what does the billboard say? Come and play, forget about the movement. There is a gift.
Alright, y'all, we're back. It is the Friday Music Show, FridayMusic.com, FMS. We bang FMS. I don't know how to throw that up, but let me turn the AC off here. We are listening to Rage Against the Machine. I am your host, Max Levels. Y'all know me. That rock singer dude. Fucking sing some shit, do some shit. Right now we're bumping Rage Against the Machine, but coming right up, we got Mr. TC Sail Dog from last night's show. It was fucking rocking. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We're going to finish out this Rage song, then we got American Dream by Mr. TC featuring Ricky Vocals. And it's a good one. We did it here at this studio at The World Is Yours. And this one's a banger, man. Y'all would love it. Until then, here's some Rage Against the Machine. See, last night I wanted to do more crazy noises and some sound effects like I got going. Like when I say Max, you all cheer. Yeah. That's what's up, Max Levels. Yeah. Hey, who do y'all love to see? Max Levels? Stupid, I should have faded in, but anyways. Alright, this song's about over, and we on to Mr. TC. Will be coming in next. It's the Friday Music Show. Where y'all at? Are y'all watching? I don't even know. This is just really kind of just a follow-up from last night's show. And that's a great fucking song by Rage. Thank you to Bud Light for sponsoring my event tonight. Alright, check it out. This song is American Dream. Mr. TC Sail Dog and Ricky Vocals, done right here at the World Is Yours Studios in Long Beach, California. LA, baby, what's up? And once again, it's the Friday Music Show. This is Mr. TC Sail Dog. I am your host, Max Levels. We got some shit coming up. We got some crazy news, and I got the winning lottery ticket. This is American Dream, done right here.
Allegiance to the flag. Salute our soldiers overseas, fighting foreign land. Salute all the people in the fields working off the land, and all the kids going to college fulfilling the plan. I'm saying stick to the script, player. Get on your knees, thank the Lord, and give a quick prayer. Don't be focused on that gibberish. Do you every time and deliver it. Trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day.
Ricky Vocals.
It's that American dream. American dream. I'm just trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day. I ain't got no time to sleep. It's that American dream. It's that American dream. A lot of people have plans and they have their
You're just tuning in. It's the Friday night Friday Night Music Show. We are listening to American Dream by Mr. TC Sail Dog and Ricky Vocals. This is Max Levels at FridayNightMusicShow.com. American Dream by Mr. TC. Yeah.
I don't know no vacation. Nope. I just grind for that place. Trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day. I ain't got no time to sleep. It's that American dream. It's that American dream. I'm just trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day. I ain't got no time to sleep. It's that American dream.
Right, the American Dream, done right here at the World Is Yours Studios. LA, baby, you know.
American dream. That 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 American dream. I'm just trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day, 'cause I ain't got no time to sleep. I'm just trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day. I ain't got no time to sleep. It's that American dream. It's that American dream. I'm just trying to eat, trying to get up on my feet. I've been hustling all day. I ain't got no time to sleep. It's that American dream. It's that American dream.
Yeah, that's some fire. That's his American Dream by Mr. TC Sail Dog featuring Ricky vocals on there. Engineered by yours truly, Max Levels. Yo, right up here at the World Is Yours Studios. Next, we are going to play Bar City by Mr. TC Sail Dog. We got one more coming for him. We got a couple more coming. Mr. TC was up in the studio last night. It was pretty crazy. And then we're going to move on to some music news, including Wu-Tang and the Billboard. This is Bar City by Sail Dog. Check it out.
The heavyweight version of Mayweather. When the fight breaks out, bitch niggas is spectators, not me. Little homie, I'm all in. Call him Alicia Keys, cause they fallin'. Feeling like Jim Jones, cause you're ballin'. Stand at attention when I tell your ass to fall in. Little rookie, take notes from the captain, cause my fraction is known to bring the action. And I ain't talking about Netflix. Snatch a necklace, so you better respect this.
You just tuning in. It's that Friday music show. We listening to Mr. TC Sail Dog right here. And it's at FridayMusicShow.com. I'm your host, Max Levels, every Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. live in 1080 HD from the World Is Your Studios right here in Long Beach, California. We got some crazy news. We got all the artists from last night, including Mr. TC, Yusef El Trey, Cali Tech, Johnny T was up in the house, Roseanne Bars, and Marley Palm Tree. They were all in here kicking it, man. We gonna bump all their music, so.
Cross the line and I swear that I'll toast ya. We live the truth, fake niggas be make-believe. That's why they have to cover up. Maybelline, no how.
Right now we listen to Bar City by Sail Dog, TC Sail Dog, Mr. TC Sail Dog.
Impalas or them MCs. Ask around in your town by the MC. Ask around in your town by the MC. If it's the hottest newcomer, know it's ST. Looking around like, who the fuck is this Mexican? The hottest rapper out of Compton, and he represents. Sit down and take note. Cause boy, I'm extremely dope.
Friday music show, y'all. Shout out.
Boy, I'm extremely dope.
Shout out to the little cameras up over here. Shout out to our HD cameras. Shout out to this other guy over here that you can't see, but I'll show you a little bit later on that. We bumping a couple from Mr. TC Sail Dog. He was up in here last night in the studio. I also want to give a shout out to the Lit Lounge. It goes down every Thursday. Hit up Mr. TC about that. It is definitely fire. They got all them good bud vendors there and everything like that. People perform. I believe we said we was going to get me performing there in a couple weeks right before the show that you're going to see here in a second. Actually, the show that you see on the flyer up in the right-hand corner of your screen. So, it'll be a busy weekend for me. And again, that's going to be the Lit Lounge with Mr. TC. Next, we're going to play the next one I think he said last night. It's called Hallelujah. Rip Shawnee. This is again by Thug Civilian Entertainment, which is another big rep of his, Thug Civilian Entertainment and Mr. TC. This one's called Hallelujah, and coming to you live from the Friday Music Show. FridayMusic.com. Mr. TC
did the best that he could, but you know how it is when it's hot in the hood. You're here today, then you gone tomorrow. People lose their life, you never know who follows. When the good die young, boy, it's hard to swallow. Loading up magazines next to empty bottles, retaliation. It's a part of the cycle, the shedding of the tears, the reading from the Bible. They say we suicidal, I'm calling it survival of the fittest. Looking around like who did it? I'm sorry, y'all. Please excuse my French, but my team go hard. They come off the bench and they will shoot. So watch out when they pull up. But I'd advise everybody tuck their teams up. Put 'em up, y'all.
35% apart, the alphabetic race pleasure.
TC be repping Compton, man, but we be repping Long Beach around here. But Long Beach and Compton, we all good. We right there. It's all good. If you're just tuning in right now, this is the Friday Music Show with me, your host, Max motherfucking Levels, that rock singer guy maybe you heard about. If you haven't, you do now and you won't forget it. We bumping some TC Sail Dog right here. This one going way back. It's a killer right here. Hallelujah. And then we're going to be playing a couple more by TC, but Mr. TC was up here in the studio last night, and it was a great time, man. We gave out some stuff, some gear to the first caller who called in quick was on it, and we had a good time, dude. So chill out and hear some TC for a minute. FridayMusicShow.com.
CPR, blood all over his face, trying everything to bring his son back, but when the Lord calls, there is no turning back. I guess Shani must have seen the light, and that warm day turned into a cold night.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Did I mention I've got the winning lottery ticket for tonight's Powerball? Y'all are looking at the next like 500 million there right here. 500 million. You better call and be my friend before I win. It's Mr. TC Sale Dog right here. That shit's sounding crazy. All right, TC, we're going to play one more of yours here. I hope you cool. I'm going to play two more because I think this is the one we wanted to play last night, and we did or did it. I'll play the other one he's got a video out for that I've seen. So this one's called Cupid. I believe we did this one in the World's Your Studios too. I can't remember. It was Bad Mouth and Mr. TC, and definitely with some Ricky in there, Ricky vocals.
I'm tired of all the arguing, that's why I won't pick up the phone.
It's too much on my mind right now. 3 words out of mouth. The bitch was talking loud, making a big scene while the neighbors looking out, trying to see what all the commotion's about. You work best in the beginning. Old line ass women disguised.
Sounds like my reverb. I think that's my reverb. We did that on. We'll see.
5150 and a psycho, but she looking good in them tight clothes, high heel stilettos. The cover of the book said she was a good girl, but when I read it, she was ghetto. Chapter 6 had my mind on a suspense. She was into that freaky shit, but she couldn't take all of it. 9.5 if you're looking for the measurements, and I can make your eyes roll. What the fuck you looking at? Reaching and grabbing at the air like you're handicapped, smiling at you and looking at the boy like you want Mr. Bad.
I don't wanna be in love no more until Cupid leave me alone. I'm tired of all the arguing, that's why I won't pick up the phone.
That's right. It's a Friday Night Music Show. We are listening to Mr. TC. This song is Cupid, featuring Ricky vocals and Bad Mouth. Mr. TC, cracking one. Right here at the World is Your Studios in Long Beach, California. It is the Friday Music Show at FridayMusicShow.com. You just tune in every Friday from 6 to 9. You go right there, FridayMusicShow.com. Boom, it just starts playing. You ain't got to sign in. You ain't got to sign up. There's no stop, start. We're live. We're live right now. The shit's working. So we live. We streaming, and we going to post this later. So everything I'm doing, I got to live with. You know, y'all watching. I don't know who's watching right now. Obviously, this is a recap from the show from yesterday. And I want to recap because we had some technical difficulties yesterday in the show with the recording process. The streaming went good. If you watched it, if you tuned in, great. Thank you. We appreciate that. We saw a bunch of people who were watching and calling in. It was great. Unfortunately, we just didn't get the recording handled to be able to post it. So that's why I'm posting this show. We're doing a little recap. We'll see how long we get with it. Anyways, Mr. TC, man, you got some killer tunes. This one's cracking too. We got one more after this, Mr. TC, and then we're gonna go into a little news. And we got some Billboard news. We got some Wu-Tang news. I got the winning lottery ticket. We got a farmer and a small knife story, which you don't want to miss. I got things you don't want to do in a restaurant. I got the top paid comedians coming up and tons of other news. The Met Gala and some Billie Eilish and these top 10 charts and all this crazy kid shit. It's the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, that singer Max Levels. That's Max Levels with 2 X's, MAXXLEVELS with a Z. But don't worry, if you Google me, there ain't gonna be nobody else that comes up. Y'all just gonna find me. So, by the way, my Google account's verified. So if you Google Max Levels, my Google account's actually verified. That's how you know it's actually me. So, all right, Mr. TC, we're gonna move on a little bit here. This next one's gonna be called Hammer Time, I believe, and I believe you do have a video for this. I believe. Pardon me if I'm wrong about that one, but this is a good song here, and sending it home, man. Mr. TC, Hammer Time, Thug Civilian Entertainment. We got some Ricky vocals on there, but it's all about Mr. TC, Sale Dog, and Thug Civilian Entertainment. Peep this shit, y'all.
I'm coming for your spot. All eyes on me like pop. I get that California love when I hit the block. I fuck with OGs. I get that warm welcome. They tell me that I'm like a flag. Shit, I represent. So I stand tall. Let nothing hold me down. And every time I grab a mic, I'm repping for my town. Straight out of Compton.
Speedway.
Top, you better check my altitude. Sky high, top shelf, lighting up. Paper plane.
That's right. Once again, you are listening to that Friday Music Show. We bumping some Mr. TC, Sail Dog from Thugs and Doing the Entertainment. This is Hammer Time. I am your host, Max Levels. The Friday Music Show. We're going to get into some news. Wu-Tang released the album. We're going to talk about that next and play with Wu-Tang. Check it out. Hammer Time, baby.
Turn it up a notch, I'm about to get it pop. I'm TC, and I'm straight out of Compton. I go hard every time, losing's not an option. I'm too legit to quit. MC with a hammer, please don't make me let her rip. I'm too legit to quit. MC with a hammer, please don't make me let her rip. It's hammer time. It's hammer time. Cock back, lock and loaded shit. It's hammer time. It's hammer time. It's hammer time. Cock back, lock and loaded shit. It's hammer time. When I ride the beat, I serve. The stage becomes a wave, and these people learn my worth. Folks looking at me like, what does he do? Rip on the mic, show I'm just what it do. Beating MCs like I'm hungry for food. Go hard every time like there's something to prove. Proving it to myself, I'm here for the title, I'm here for the belt. You chocolate covered rappers, flash that heat and make them melt. It gets hotter than Barbados.
Ooh, TC got them fire bars. Mr. TC on Hammer Time right here on the Friday Music Show. FridayMusicShow.com. I am your host, Max Levels. Mr. TC was great. We had him on the show. He's the first guest on the show yesterday.
They pull that tool out.
Came through that fire. I'll give a shout out one more time to the Lit Lounge. Lit Lounge. You can check it out on Mr. TC Sail Dog and get some more information about that. Big ass cannabis get together, man. There's lots of vendors and cool stuff that goes down with it. Artists are performing. Like I said earlier, I believe that we have official schedule me to perform there the Thursday before the Saturday the show of the flyer that you see up in the right hand corner of your screen right there. So come out to the Lit Lounge, definitely with Max Levels is singing. I'll be singing some bangers. All right, that was TC. We're gonna go ahead and move it on here. So Wu-Tang's got a brand new track out, and our brand new EP, I should say. I shouldn't say a track. It's a brand new EP. It's based off of their recent stuff called the Masters of Shaolin or whatever it is. Don't quote me, I'm wrong, but whatever the recent stuff was about the Shaolin, it's related to that, and it was supposed to be out yesterday. We don't have it because it's just a recap today, but it was coming out Friday yesterday, which is the 17th, May 17th, 2019. And it's also supposed to be based around the 36 Chambers, which is the old school Wu-Tang shit, which is the dope shit. So in light of that, we're going to play a little Wu-Tang song here. I'm going to step out for a second, come right back. Once again, my name is Max Levels. This is the Friday Music Show on FridayMusic.com. And y'all are just chilling watching, so thank you. We appreciate everybody. Here's some Wu-Tang from the old school shit. I am Max Levels. It's the FridayMusicShow.com every Friday from 6 to 9. You just got to go to FridayMusicShow.com and log on. You're good. Filming live right here at the World Zero Studios in Long Beach, California from LA. And we had some great artists on. We were just listening to Mr. TC Sail Dog came through last night. And we're listening to all his fire, man. Let's see what y'all I was like, what y'all think about about Mr. TC's music? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all really like TC's music? Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Me too. It was fucking killer. We had Cali Tech up in the building next. We're going to go into Cali Tech stuff in a minute. Yusef El Trey was in the house. Roseanne Barrs, Johnny T, and Marzi Palmtree are also in the house. It is almost 7 o'clock here on the Friday Music Show. We go from 6 to 10. So check out this Wu-Tang song. We'll be right back with some news. I am Max Levels.
As my brothers and I reign rebellious, changing the courses of time. Devils no longer exist, says God, cipher divine. All minds one, no question. Now check it. Perhaps we can go through lessons, or I might shot me a pussy for testing. Coming with that lip professing, you must take a law for fool. Where's his jewel? Is he using mathematics as a tool? Tell me, destroy Born's garden, I came to build. Shit is so real inside you distill. Back in the form of mist, you wishing you did the knowledge before speaking. Seeking where you went wrong, and why would I bring you such physical harm?
Mine arson, my squadron surround the sound garden. Guns for hire, plus you under fire in the target. Sniper in the cipher, I, Pied Piper, move the housing by the thousands. I watched out the Chrysler, bomb strike you like the mighty Thor, blast the door. Recite a page like a tidal wave past the shores. Two pulls, I'm wild like mechanical bulls. Pack a full house, it's girls' night out. Pull a handful, heavily laced. Stimulation make you feel slow paced. I motivate and await my sober state.
Magnificent, heavenly to God stay bent. 5% range whipping, so control of the lynch. Macabre ring, Stephen King trauma down in Beijing. My mood swings.
Alright, if you're just tuning in, we listen to some Wu-Tang right here. Wu-Tang's got a new album coming out based on the Shaolin monk style that they do in the 36 Chambers. So you want that 36 Chambers old school Wu-Tang? Just released Friday. We'll be playing it on the next show next Friday, and it is the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. I'm that rock singer guy. I'm that crazy dude that screams and sings and does all that stuff. I am the next big rock star, I will tell you that. And I'm hosting the show, and we're just going to be bumping through the artists as a recap from last night's show due to a little technical difficulty. The recording didn't go through, so I'm just doing a little recap and gonna get going. Okay, so in music news, we said the Wu-Tang came through and they got the new music that just dropped right there, and it was we haven't heard it yet, but it's the brand new album. We will be checking it out soon. We had Mr. TC that was just up in there right now. Let me get a little music going here. Once again, this will just be a little Rage Against the Machine in the background for us discussing music topics here. Like I said earlier, I had the winning Powerball ticket tonight. It hasn't been drawn yet. I haven't officially won yet. But I have the winning one. I think last night when I announced that, I think people actually thought I had already won, and I act like I had it. So that's why they were looking at me weird. I didn't think about it until now because they were looking at me weird. I thought it was just hope in their eye because I was going to give them $1 million if I actually did win. But it turns out that they might have thought I actually had the winning ticket, which I didn't. I didn't even get one fucking number. But tonight, I have that shit. So coming up later, we will be checking out my winning lottery ticket numbers. Cali Tech was up in the building. We're going to play some of his stuff in just 1 second here. Alright, if you are just tuning in, I am your host, Max Levels. This is the Friday Music Show. We are bumping some Rage Against the Machine. We had Mr. TC here in a second. We got Cali Tech coming up. I've already got his stuff loaded here. We're going to be playing a song called Muddy. We're going to be playing some Tan Lines and a couple more of his. Shout out to his boys and all that. We're bumping a little Rage Against the Machine for the time. It's the FridayMusicShow.com every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. Tune in to FridayMusicShow.com. All you got to do is just go there. Boom, it starts playing. It's streaming. It's live. We're live right now. We've been live this whole motherfucking time. And by the way, this is a adult show, so don't let your kids watch it. We don't know, we try to keep it kind of neutral and stuff and clean. Well, we don't try to keep it clean, but we try to keep it, tasteful in an adult way. But we will say fuck and all that kind of stuff a lot. So, if you talking about sex and drugs and all that good stuff. I'm a rock star singer. I sex and drugs and rock and roll is what I do. So hide your kids. We're bumping a little Rage Against the Machine. We got Cali Tech was in the building last night with his whole cruise. The Yod Spades, I believe is what they was called. Yep, Yod Spades, Muddy featuring Cali Tech. We're going to be playing that here in a second. The boys were cool. It was all cool. As you can see, I'm in the studio by myself. But last night it was popping. And we was all up in here. Cali Tech and his crew was all up in here. Shout out to them. I seen them posting stuff, so it's all good. This will be live for them. Coming up in a second. We're going to get into a little bit of news first. Let me see, what did we miss? Anything? Yeah, TC and all of us. Ooh, I want to play La Ross. We should play La Ross about TC. I forgot that. But last night we talked about, race and culture and hip hop with TC. It's just versus the adults, kind of black and the Mexican thing. Didn't get too crazy into it. Just, everybody mutually agreed that, the industry is just changing and it's very money driven. So it's not too much of a black, white, Mexican thing anymore. And it's not too much of just a gangbanging thing. It's kind of all around hip hop thing, man. It's gone across the culture. So if it was a stock, I think I should have invested in that shit, is what I'm saying. All right. It is the Friday Music Show. We are streaming in 1080 HD right here to my people. If you can see us there, a shout out up over here to my people over here. I don't even think we had the Canon on for that one. And then shout out right here to the 1080 that we can see that's filming. We got 3 cameras on at all times. They're always streaming. And since it's just me, it will be more of a slower process like this, transitioning between screens, but we're all good here. So we're gonna finish out this song by Rage Against the Machine, and then we're going to bump some Cali Tech and the Yod Spades, man. Muddy. The song Muddy's coming up. Shit's muddy, y'all. Dog, shit's fly. Y'all gonna dig it. Hang tight. We got some rage for the moment. It's the Friday Music Show. I'm your motherfucking host, Max Levels, that rock singer guy. Check out my show coming up at Slide Bar with Kill Set and Viewer and Scum Love. It's just us, the 4 big dogs. At free show. I mentioned it's free. It's a free fucking show at Slide Bar in Fullerton. Just us 4 banging on Saturday, June 8th. Saturday, June 8th. The 4 big dogs at Slide Bar in Fullerton. Free show. Come out. It's gonna be crazy. By the way, I'd love the end of this song here. We're gonna bump it all through the end of the song, Rage Against the Machine. Back when they made some statements, it was awesome. It's the Friday Music Show. All right. Okay, you like dirty or clean? I think we like it muddy up around this bitch, right?
Fuck how you see it, I ain't never gonna see it that way.
Yeah, Muddy. Yod Spades. Featured Cali Tech was up in here last night. Check it out.
Hey, yo, thinking the words that my brothers would say. What to say? A lot of good times, remember the days. A lot of it fading away. Come catch this wave. On 32, gotta act my age. Gotta jump on stage. Run with gorilla straight out of the cage. Running and run with the rage. Home of the free.
You just tuning in to Friday Music Show, man. Featuring Muddy. This is Muddy by Yod Spades featuring Cali Tech. Yod Spades, dog. Cali Tech, Muddy, son. Check it out. SoundCloud. YOD Spades with a Z. All one word, y'all.
Nigga can't complain. The move is simple and plain. I'm getting it lit on the train. We out here out of your range. No coke, get wet with the rain. I'm getting them lit all the same.
Back as a young and I wouldn't say nothing. I let that shit slide, couldn't be for my cousin. Used to be Beckham, but now I'm G-Bucket. Used to offend her, but now I just love it. Got baking soda all in my burner. Now it's nothing and I can't return it. You wishing for something is you Timmy Turner. We cooking that pixie dust up in the furnace. I'm Mr. Crocker, you gon' never learn this. You gon' have to get it from the A's. H-bitch chips,
Right, Friday Music Show. Y'all listening to the Friday Music Show with me, Max Levels. We bumping Muddy and Yod Spades. Cali Tech. Friday Music Show up here in the World Is Yours Studios. TWIYstudios.com. The World Is Yours Studios. Just search that fucking shit. If y'all want to see some Max shit, Google Max Levels. MAXXLEVELZ. Max X Levels. My shit always comes up first. My account's verified on Google. Check it out.
They lynch on niggas like bang. I just French ain't held that
Muddy.
My blood thick mud in my veins.
Running and run with with the rage. Home of the free, land of the brave. Riding bikes to explore page. Took the scale, we need more shade. No conversing with a no name. Mary Poppins going plain Jane. Non-stop and it's a cold game. She know I'm different like 2 Chainz.
Most gon' say the same, but most gon' stay in they lane. They lynch on niggas like bang. I just French ain't held that bang. My blood get mud in my veins. Keep it hard like it's tucked in my jeans. Get behind bars like a bird you gon' sing.
Know a nigga can't complain. The move is simple and plain.
We bumpin' Muddy by Yard Spades featuring Cali Tech. I am Max Levels on the Friday Music Show. That's what's up. Check it out.
Hey, welcome to this Subway ad for the new club collection. How do you want it?
Definitely not gonna play no goddamn fucking commercial. All right, that was Cali Tech on the Yard Spades. Muddy featuring Cali Tech. You can find it on SoundCloud. He was up in the studio last night. It was killer time, man. We had a real good time, dude. Everybody was cracking. I think we played next with a song called Tan Lines. That's what we're gonna play now. It's called Tan Lines, featuring Cali Tech in London. Yard Spades once again. Yard Spades featuring Cali Tech in London. That's YOD Spades with a Z. SPADEZ. Yard Spades, all one word. SoundCloud, my hoes. And I gotta mention, coming up, we got our favorite comedians' net worth. How much do you think your favorite comedian's net worth? I got a list of a whole bunch of them. We got some crazy news, man. We got all kinds of crazy news. We're gonna get into that now. We haven't hit no news yet. We bumping more news. We got all kinds of news. Y'all know, I got news about Grumpy Cat. Y'all know Grumpy Cat? That little Grumpy Cat. I got some news about Grumpy Cat. But I think we're gonna kick it off with the farmer story. Y'all remember the farmer story? That's what we're gonna kick it off when we come back on the Friday Music Show. FridayMusicShow.com every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. FridayMusicShow.com. I am your host, Max Levels. We are currently bumping Tan Lines by Yard Spades featuring Cali Tech in London. They were all up in the studio last night. It's fucking rad, man. We had a good time. We blazed it up. Everybody's drinking some Modelo's. Hooked us up last night in the Coronas. Tonight, Bud Light sponsoring the show. So thank you to fucking Bud Light. I'll give a shout out to the little camera up over here. Was that the only one filming me and shit at the moment?
Like a phantom, leave you in a trap just to hold you up for ransom.
Get it back on that one. Check out Cali Tech right here.
Hot to your skin. Get a tan while I'm rapping this shit. Hot to your skin. Hot to your skin.
We them big boys poppin', you a little boy. Stop it, got a big pocket. Rock it and my bitch is bout to pop it. You do all that talking, you best Michael Jackson walk it. For your homies get the flocking and my fists get the socking. You can try and stop it, but these fists ain't no blocking. I'm a deep space Martian, you a resident of Compton. Big bottle poppin', another tablet dropping. I be walking down the block and I have no time to make that fame. All this time I put in, I have no time to waste. Put this dick all in her face, you gonna figure out how it tastes. How does it taste? You keep first place. How does it taste? You can't first place. You can't first place.
All right, it's the Friday Music Show. If you're just tuning in, it's the Friday Music Show at FridayMusic.com. I'm your host, Max Levels. We listen to Tan Lines by Yard Spades featuring Cali Tech. Next one, we're going to play one more by Cali Tech. They were up in the studio last night and having a good time. This one is called Extendo. This was the last one I believe we played last night. And this is a crack. Let me get to it right here. Yeah, this is Yard Spades. Once again, YYOD SPADEZ. Yard Spades, all one word. Featuring Cali Tech, Cagnino, Slump Lord in this one again. That's going to be Yard Spades. This song is called Extendo, featuring Cali Tech and Cagnino's Slump Lord. Man, they were up in the studio last night. Thank y'all guys for coming in again. And you're welcome to come back on the show again, man. I hope we all get to kick it again soon. It was a good time. Once again, Extendo featuring Cali Tech and Cagnino's Slump Lord by the Yard Spades.
Cheers up to the game. Plus shrooms, yeah, really a move. Plus the shrooms, yeah, really we do. No crib, made her jump in the pool. Wet it up, don't play by the rules. Slump shit, yeah, pack all the tools. Fast track, throw an eighth in extendo. Hot box with the 10 on the window. Using props like we rented a rental. In the business, wanna know all the info. At the plate, like Big Bambino. It's a vibe, make a play out the bando. Make a play out the bando. Make a play out the bando. Make a play out the bando.
I slide for my dog, I get that bitch wrong. Little nigga fiendin', I pray for my bones. Nigga don't get it cause they don't really know. If you was trippin', I aim for your dome. Fist fight, knife, hammer, gat, or pole. First I pull the hammer back, then go. Empty the clip, I don't stop to reload. Extendo so you know that you going. And when I roll up the smoke in the blunt. Extendo so you know that you going. Extendo so you know that you going. Extendo so you know that you going.
See the cameras and I love the flash. Gucci logo on the backpack. California on my back. You nigga lame and that's a fact. Bitch, swagged out, bitch, check it. I need it, she flip it, no nest flip. Know that she gon' shoot her, bring it, no lesson. You tell me take your bitch, I can intercept it. Not a sin, gon' bring in the static. They on the streets, I'm just slumping and stacking. No overdose, but a nigga seen it happen. Took a big hit and he was asthmatic. Dang, see he good at talking, but he bad at rapping. I'm gon' pull up on him, I get to blasting. Like I kick the cage and lead a dog rack. Like Sam-I-Am, nigga, L. Jackson. I need my money extendo. I need the limo extendo. I need the what extendo. Shit loud, but I still roll up the window. I need the track extendo. I'm sure you can keep up the tempo. I need the pack extendo. Got a couple racks to get to my kinfolk.
All right, y'all. Yeah, welcome back to the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. You are listening to the Odd Spades Extendo, featuring Cali Tech and Cagnino, Slump Lord, man. They be bumping some stuff, man. Thank y'all for coming up in the studios last night. Again, that was Cali Tech, the Yod Spades, his boy Cagnino, Slump Lord, and all the crew that was here tonight. Again, Yod Spades and Cali Tech, thank y'all for coming through. All right, next up, we got some crazy news, and then our next artist is going to be, let's see who is coming up next on the list. Johnny T. Johnny T, I got some music I'm going to play of yours, man. I don't know if we played it last night, but it's from music from here because I can't remember what site you went to, man. We got Johnny T coming up. We got Roseanne Barrs coming up. We got Marzi Palm Tree coming up and Yusef El Trey. So y'all stay tuned. It's the Friday Music Show at FridayMusicShow.com, located right here in Long Beach, California, LA County, baby. I'm your host, Max Levels, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go into just a quick little story about this farmer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some music here in the meantime so we could talk about it. This song is by Tech Nine. It is called Caribou Lou, and here it goes. So, this farmer got stuck. Okay, he got stuck. He had to. I'll make the story real short. He had to cut his own leg off. So a farmer got stuck somewhere. He had to cut his own leg off. Real story. His name is Kurt Kaser, 63 years old. Okay, so imagine being 63 fucking years old, and having to cut your own leg off to survive. And I've seen a picture of it. He cut it off about like mid calf. So that's where he went. It wasn't like the ankle or the toe. It was like mid calf. It wasn't like mid thighs, like mid calf. You know, not knee, but like it looked just below the knee. And he's a farmer. And what was happening was, I guess he was in his corn mill. So he was in his corn mill and he became trapped in his farming equipment. Kurt Kaser, 63, is moving grain from one silo to another when he was pulled into an auger. The auger, which is the tube at the bottom of the corn mill that spins all the corn. So, yeah, he basically was by himself and he was in a corn mill stomping around down by the auger. I don't know what he was doing in the corn mill, man. 63 years old. You think you wouldn't be in the fucking corn mill stomping around near the auger. You like, yo, there's a big ass auger down there that just spins and sucks shit, and I'm just gonna step. He probably, he probably stepped down hard, and that bitch just got him, just sucked him in. Anyways, well, I guess I don't know if it stopped or if it kept going, but his ass got stuck, and all he had was a little buck knife, a little 3-inch buck knife, man. And he apparently thought he was gonna die. Or knew he was gonna die, so he literally cut his own fucking leg off with a fucking 3-inch buck knife. 63-year-old Kurt in the corn mill auger stuck there. He's like, all right, I've got to cut my own damn leg off. Can you imagine that? Hey, I've been in some dire situations in my life, so I can imagine a point that you might be in real pain already. I'm sure he was hurting. It wasn't like, ooh, a big deal. At that point, he was like, I'm going to cut my own fucking leg off to survive. He had come to that realization in his head, and that's what happened. So that's crazy stories. Yeah, Farmer Kurt, man, says he was in trauma and rehabilitation for months and shit after that. I can fucking imagine. So Farmer got stuck in an auger in the bottom of his corn mill, and hopefully he got rid of all that corn, and he cut his own fucking leg off just below the knee with a 3-inch Swiss Army knife, basically. So that's some crazy news. Well, welcome if you are just listening right now. This is the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, MaxLevels.com. It is Friday. This is the Friday Music Show recap because we had some technical difficulties last night with the recording, so we're going to redo another one Tonight, I'm just chilling. It's just me in the studio, as you can see. As you can see, last night I was popping up in here, but it is just me tonight. So we're doing the recap. I'm drinking some beer. Shout out to Bud Light for sponsoring the show. Shout out to all our other sponsors. TWIY Studios. Excuse me. That's TWIY Studios. The world is your studios. Shout out to Quality High Records from USFL Trey coming through and hooking it up. Bud Light and all the guests and sponsors. We got some more coming up. More news coming up. What never to order in a restaurant. But the bad news here, check it out, man. Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat, man. A little grumpy ass cat that everybody likes and went viral and shit. Grumpy Cat died. He's dead. Grumpy Cat has met the ultimate fucking grumpy. His ass is fucking dead. It's too bad because, Grumpy Cat was like, no, that's not good. That's not good. Grumpy Cat died. It's not. Don't applaud. Grumpy Cat died. Hey, but he died from a urinary tract complications from a urinary tract infection. So Grumpy Cat died from a UTI infection complications. Pretty crazy. So just like a human. I read that because that little fucker went so viral, the total revenue or income or money or whatever generated from the total amount of his shit going viral, $100 million on Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat generated over $100 million for everybody that used his grumpy ass. So rest in peace, Grumpy Cat, man. They said they're gonna flood Disney. They said Disney's gonna flood. We'll get to that here in 1 second. Did y'all know we are bumping some Malibu Blue by Tech Nine? I'm gonna play a little Jimi Hendrix next because it's Friday. It's a Friday night music show. We just chilling, we just drinking. It's nothing real crazy. We are a news and music show. I'm your host, rock singer Max Level. So you know it's gonna be fucking crazy all over the place with everything that we do, and we don't give a fuck on the show. We'll do whatever we want to do. Okay, so I don't know if y'all are from LA, and if you ever drive out to 91, you'll see that big old dam out there, like near Corona. It's a big old huge dam. It says USA on it. It's like a fucking, it don't even have no water in it because it doesn't rain in California ever. We don't even know what the fuck rain is, but we got this giant dam out there. Apparently we've been stockpiling water. So we're stockpiling water, but it's so goddamn old. It's like 78 years old that they're worried. Army Corps of Engineers are worried that if the dam ruptures, the spillway will not be able to sustain it, and it will basically flood all of Orange County, including Disneyland. This is after conducting an assessment of the 78-year-old structure earlier this month. The Army Corps Engineers announced that they're raising the dam's risk category from moderate. By the way, if you have a moderate risk category, that's moderate risk to high urgency. So it is a high urgency situation on that dam. That means that fucker's going to break or something. Almost imminent. And if you remember, there was another dam failure. I can't remember offhand, but the big problem with the dam failure was that the spillway gave away and it didn't start. Basically, the water that overflowed didn't spill into the spillway where it went. It went the other direction into like Orange County and Disneyland in this case. So they're worried that instead of spilling into the nice little canal next to it or whatever, it's going to actually not do that and it's just going to spill all into Disneyland. So that's that big old dam off the 91 if any of y'all are from out here in Orange County. It is the Friday Music Show. I'm Max Levels. We are listening to some Jimi Hendrix, man. Jimi Hendrix before all of our times, but man, this is when music was still tasteful. By the way, if anybody's ever questioning, Jimi Hendrix played, and by the way, I'm a guitar player. Jimi Hendrix played a right-handed guitar upside down left-handed. He did not play a left-handed guitar. He played a right-handed guitar upside down left-handed. And that's what made him really crazy. Fact.
And it really didn't have to stop. It just kept on going. And so Castles.
All right, well, let's get in some Johnny T music here, man. Johnny T, let me see what we got going. I have one picked out for you already, brother. All right, well, that was Jimi Hendrix right there, but next we're going to play this song by Johnny T. I hope you don't get too mad. I'm going to play some random ones off the album we got here because I don't want to leave you out with some music, man. But this one's, I thought you pushed one called Can't Nobody by Johnny T in The Fast Life. And he's going to be doing some big things, man. Johnny T, thank you again for rolling out last night, my brother. It was great to have you up in the studio. And this one goes Can't Nobody by Johnny T. Check it out. Friday Night Music Show. FridayNightMusicShow.com. You're watching us live. We're fucking streaming live. If I say some wild shit right now, I can ruin my career, but I won't. So this is Johnny T. Can't Nobody. Right here on the Friday Night Music Show. I am Max Levels. What y'all think about Max Levels? Okay, alright, I thought something. What y'all think about Johnny T so far? Hell yeah. What y'all think about Marzi? I'm sorry, Marzi, and what y'all think about Cali Tech was just here? And of course, Mr. TC Sale Dog. Fire, we're listening to Johnny T. Can't Nobody.
Lady in lace, I got my hand on your waist. You got the prettiest face and them lips. Oh my God, I can't wait till I finally get a chance to get a taste. I hope it ain't a mask like Halloween. From what my eyes have seen, see you a beauty queen and make a brother fiend like your nicotine. Sweeter than nectar, the thick chick inspector. I'm the truth without a lie detector. I just really wanna love you when I wanna be your heart protector.
Who's gonna touch you like I can? Nobody, nobody, nobody. And who's gonna love you like I can? Nobody.
And again, this is Johnny T with the Fast Life crew. Can't Nobody. On the Friday Night Music Show on Max Levels. What's up, y'all? It's Friday. It's actually Saturday. This is the recap. But same time, about 7:30 on Saturday. Where my drink at? Raise your drinks up.
There ain't nobody, no.
Ain't no need to be insecure, cause I'm in for sure and all rest.
Couldn't find my beer for me. Raise your drinks up this Friday Saturday.
It'll blow you away like a hurricane. Is it a bird or a plane? Or was the Superman lover got you sipping on the champagne and sipping on the Slurricane? Used to have side chicks and now refrain, and now you're the main. I don't say it in vain. There's no need to explain, cause it's simple and plain. I got you in the brain, and many try to obtain, but they don't get a damn thing. I'm only playing my lane, and if you or me, you probably try to do the same damn thing. I can trust you with the code to the phone, and the goal has been shown. For the simple and grown, I love making you moan, getting lost in the feelings and it's unknown. Cheese on a cracker, Bill Cunningham. Got you coming again and again. The way that you bend it is splendid. In it to win it, so we ain't never gotta end it.
Who's gonna touch you like I can? Nobody.
Johnny T. Fast Life Media. Check them out. It's Johnny T on the Instagram. It's Johnny T, all one word.
Can nobody do you like that? Can nobody teach you like that? Can nobody love you like that? Love you like that? Can nobody do what I can? Nobody else can match, cause nobody, ain't nobody, ain't no, there ain't nobody, no.
All right, there was some Johnny T music. Next up, we are going to play a song by Johnny T called Just Us. I don't know if we did. I think we did do this song here at the World is Yours Studios. I think we did. This song's called Just Us by Johnny T. We had some other music he was playing. We're going to play a couple here tonight. But here we go. Johnny T on the Friday Night Music Show. It's just the Friday Music Show at FridayMusicShow.com. This is Johnny T. I am Max Levels, your host. We talk about news. We talk about music. Whatever's cool. Right now, we just bumping some music. Then we can get in some top 10. Some music news and some conversations we had with the artists that were here tonight. Shout out to all my guests that came through. Mr. TC, Cali Tech, Yusef L, Trey, Roseanne Bars, Johnny T right here, which we're listening to some Johnny T right now, and then Marzi Palm Tree. We're going to talk about everybody. It's the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. FridayMusicShow.com. Streaming every day, every Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. live and 1080 HD. You can see we are live right now, live streaming direct at FridayMusicShow.com. So this is Johnny T. Stay tuned here. Check it out.
Skies plus history just repeating itself. It's time to wise up instead of beefing over that dumb. It's time to rise up, gain a better knowledge of self. Reject the lies, cause the revolution won't be televised, only mobilized. Listen up, I'm trying to tell you guys, the more things change, the more they stay the same. We all pointing the fingers, but no claim for the blame. The cops be protecting and serving that injustice, violating civil rights and then bust us. Hands to the sky, officers, so don't shoot me. And please don't harass me like Eric Kubici on my seat said Puede with the blacks and the browns, where they choose to blast first. Ain't no patting us down. The spirit of a Black Panther, I ain't backing it down. Dedicated to the victims buried 6 feet down.
If there's no justice, there won't be peace. We'll let the
That's right.
go on.
Hey, man.
Let the struggle go. Watch us.
Justice is a crazy word nowadays, man. It's a rough world on both sides. It's a rough world for cops. It's a rough world for us getting beat by cops.
Struggle go on.
It's crazy.
Let the struggle go. Watch us make the struggle.
This is Just Us by Johnny T Music and Fast Live Media. Johnny T, it's Johnny T on Instagram.
Gangsters got us at odds, you know they love it when they see us.
You're just playing Can't Nobody. Now it's called Just Us. Check it out.
1960s, they had it planned out. Did our dads out of homes, moms raise them alone. Bigger welfare checks in exchange for broken homes. All these generations depending on handouts. A deadline between fitting in and trying to stand out. Exchanged our backbone for paradise and poverty. Killing our own, slaying them drugs and armed robbery. Invest in false rays of hope like the lottery. They got us conditioned to make us feel us how it gotta be.
Yeah, once again, I am Max Levels, and welcome to the Friday Music Show. It's just me in the studio tonight. This is a recap from the show last night. It's actually Saturday tonight, but the Friday show last night was great. We had all the guests in the studio, and it was killing. We're listening to some Johnny T right now. As you can see, there's nobody over here at my co-host and guest station over here because it's just me in the studio. I'm just doing a recap. We had some issues, little technical issues last night with the recording process. Gratefully, the stream went great. Thank you to everybody who was watching. We saw everybody out there watching and who called into the show. And the stream on the website and everything was looking real good. So, unfortunately for that technical difficulty, which is an easy fix, we are back today doing a recap. I am a recap for everybody. And we are listening to some Johnny T music right now. We're going to play one more by Johnny T here. Let's see here. And then we're going to move on to some news. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to get into some news real quick here. This song right here is by my boy called Monster Ganja from here in Long Beach, man. I'm not sure what Monster's doing. Monster, if you out there, what's up, bro? I ain't talked to you for a minute, man. But we straight up Long Beach, man, back in the day and shit. And while we talk about some news, we can have Monster playing in the background here. You can check him out at Monster Ganja. All right, so I was asking all the artists tonight. We had everybody from very diverse audience, man, from all different races and stuff. About the top 10, if you look at the top 10 billboards, essentially it's all the little kitty bopper shit, man. It's all little type school kids, man. It's some Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. We got that Eminem track in there and shit, and then of course that Lil Nas Cowboy remix shit that he's doing, which is just some clown shit, I think. But that's number one, by the way. So that motherfucker Lil Nas, which we talked about, Lil Nas should get beat up by Big Nas, but that's a different story. But Lil Nas and that Cowboy shit he's doing, man, is just fucking number one on the Billboard. So it's a gimmick, like somebody, Mr. TC was saying, I believe. I won't quote him, but I'll quote myself. It's money driven, it's popularity driven. So what makes money, what sells to the teeny boppers, the stupid little kids nowadays, and fucking what sells is what's up. And if you look at the Billboard top 10, that's what it is, man. With the exception of the Logic Eminem song, which is it's Logic and Eminem. How could they not get up in there? If you ask me, it is very much dominated, man, by the money industry. It's a popularity contest. There's no skill in the younger cats, man. These younger cats, it's all about wilding out and whooping, hollering, and getting crazy. You go to their concerts and you listen to their music, man. They ain't even lip syncing, man. They like more of a Flavor Flav to their own music, man. It's like a listening party. If you go to these shows nowadays, it's a listening party of the hip hop with these dudes just running around wilding out. Me as a rock singer, I fucking wish I could do that. I wish I could just play my perfect recordings and just go out there and just fucking stand around and suck it all up. But unfortunately, everybody that's coming to see me, including the show coming up in Slide Bar on June 8th, it's a free show with my boys Killset Veer and Scum Love. You don't see me sing them all live. There ain't no backing tracks. There's some backing harmonies, but I'm doing the harmonies to them live. So you gonna see it, man. Let me tell y'all, practice makes perfect. Rehearse a lot. You don't come in the studio and drop a song if you can't perform it already. You're whack. Again, this is Monster Ganja. And like I said, top 10 on the Billboard. Here's the top 10 on the Billboard. Let me tell you who's there right now. Number 1, Lil Nas with the Old Town Rodeo bullshit. Number 2, Shawn Mendes. Number 3, Taylor Swift. Number 4, the Jonas Brothers. And then number 5, we're talking about Logic and Eminem on that shit. Number 6 is Post Malone, by the way. I consider Post Malone to be a SoundCloud face tattooed rapper, All them kids are gonna be real upset when they fucking have them face tattoos, man. I'm telling you, man. All right, closing it out. We got number 6 is Post Malone. Number 7 again, Sunflower Swally, Post Malone. Number 8 is Halsey. Number 9 is Billie Eilish, which she's on there a couple times. Usually she's on the top 10 twice, but she's on the top 20 for sure. And then number 10, Ariana Grande, who is very pretty and should come on this show, I believe. Ariana, if you want to come on the show, we'd love to have you on the show. Come on in. So that's the top 10. Like you can tell, it's dominated by the Taylor Swifts and the Ariana Grandes and the Post Malones and the SoundCloud shit. So it's unfortunate because I record a lot of artists who are actually got a lot of talent, you know, and it's a popularity contest. And now to sell to the young kids, if you're old, young kids don't want to hear your old ass. Straight up, they just don't. They barely want to hear my old ass, except that I'm fucking dope and get crazy and shit and all that. But all right, check that flyer out up in the top corner of my screen. That's my next show coming up. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna change it up since it's just me up in the studio tonight. We gonna play some heavier shit. So this is some Deftones right here. Let me tell you all about me. Deftones, man. I grew up on Deftones. Shout out to Chino Moreno, man. Abe Cunningham, Stephen Carpenter, man. Chi Chang, brother. We miss you. And the new bass player. I can't remember your name, brother, but thank you for filling in. Chi Chang was, legendary. This is on the harder stuff. So this is more of what I do. We're gonna keep it bumping in the background while we go on to some new news. We are running out of time. It is about. It's about almost intermission time. So we're going to go through one more topic of what never to eat in a restaurant. We're going to play a little reggae on this topic. We're going to take a quick intermission, and then we'll be back with you for round 2. But this is the Friday Music Show. What's up, y'all? It's Friday. It's actually Saturday, but it's fucking Friday. 7:30 on Friday. Raise your drinks up. Sponsored by Bud Light. Quality High Records. The world is your studios. I'm your host, Max Levels. I'm that rock singer guy you heard about. You going to come out to my show and see some crazy shit. And it's about to be intermission right after this, but this is the Deftones right here, a band that taught me everything I know. Check it out. I'm gonna give them respect. And if you are just tuning in, welcome to the Friday Music Show. We are about to go right into intermission here for just a few minutes. I am your host, Max Levels, but thank you for watching. We are going to be back. We are going till 9 o'clock, 6 to 9 every Friday on FridayMusicShow.com, right here at the World is Your Studios in Long Beach, California, on the West Coast. We are listening to some Deftones, and this is live streaming, live and direct. Recording last night was the actual show. We had a little bit of problems. So I'm doing a recap today. We had some great guests today, man. We had some great guests on the show yesterday. We started kicking it off with Mr. TC Sail Dog, man. We played a bunch of his music earlier. We had Cali Tech and his whole crew in the Odd Spades up in here. That's Cali Tech and the Odd Spades. And we played a bunch of his music. Right now we're doing some news, man. We're going to talk a little bit to Yusef El Trade. We're going to get talking a little bit to Roseanne Barrs. We got Johnny T. We just bumped a bunch of Johnny T in the Fast Life music, man. So watch out for Johnny T. And then the homie Marzi Palm Tree. That's Palm Tree. Coming up here on the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels. This is the recap. As you can see, I'm here in the studio by myself. Nobody's over here in my guest list because last night we were all here popping. Friday Music Show, FridayMusicShow.com. We're here in Deftones. We'll be right back on Max Levels. Real quick on the Friday Music Show, I am Max Level. I want to get a quick shout out to Mr. TC Sail Dog. That's right. We had Cali Tech up in the building in the Yacht Spades. Make some noise for Johnny T. That's right. Fast Life Media. We got Roseanne Bars coming up. We got Marzi, Palm Tree coming up. We got some Yusef El Trey. Make some noise for all of them. That's right. You all can't see, but I have a huge crowd outside. They're Monsters crowd. You listen to Deftones on the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. Stay the fuck tuned. We're about to go into intermission. I'm going to put some Reagan on for the intermission. It's only about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back. Friday Music Show. FridayMusicShow.com. Every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. All right, that was the Deftones here. So let's get a little reggae going. It is the Friday Music Show, and I'm your host, Max Levels. We are going to go to intermission right now. Let me just pop it over there. As you can see, it's intermission, so thank y'all. We'll be right back in just a couple seconds. Don't go fucking anywhere. Don't fucking go anywhere. Oh no.
Destination unknown, but I have this vision in my mind's eye. This is my decision. Every single dream, every single fantasy, every single love, every single enemy. It's all for me. Do you believe that you can change the world? Haha. Do you believe that you can change the world? Freedom to speak, freedom for truth. Your freedom to do what the fuck your heart wants you to do. It's all for you. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Is it all a dream or can you attain it? Everybody seems to be selling out their souls for the fame we fucking love. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Maybe one day we will realize that the answer's in our heart. But we killing our lives and it's tearing us apart. One life to live, I'm gonna make it positive. For this world that we live in, this is my decision. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, as we go, where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go now. All I know is what I know is what I know now. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, as we go, where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go now. All I know is what I know and what I know now. I'm tired of second guessing. Every day of my life is just another lesson. Don't know what I'm destined, but my life is a mess. And all I wanna do is get out and fly. But I sit and I trip, fucking life, wanna quit, but I can't, so I won't. Here I am, all alone, another day, another dollar. Got no money in my pocket. I walk over to the mic, turn it on, time to rock it. This is my version of a sermon. Straight from my heart, I will spill every word. And all I wanna do is live a life that's searching to find the love that I've been searching for. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, where I go now. I don't know where road I'm gonna go now. All I know is what I know is what I know now. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, where I go now. I don't know where road I'm gonna go down. All I know is what I know is what I know now. What I know now. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, watch me go where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go down. All I know is what I know is what I know now. Time for me to make it on my own now. Here I go, watch me go where I go now. I don't know what road I'm gonna go down. All I know is what I know and what I know now. Time for me. Time for me, yeah. Time for me, yeah.
pumpy, we cool and deadly. If we go dancing, we lady. Them a dance ya too funky. Make man a moving on the dance like chunky. We warm back, we water pumpy, we cool and deadly. If we go dancing, we lady. Them a dance ya too funky. Good shot a bus. Hyper Hi-Fi Stereo. Oder muffiges Desaster. Auf dem Tape fressenden Blaster. Singen tun wir sowieso. Vielleicht könnt ihr's ahnen. Zwischen Bruces und Bin Laden wir die Homies sein. Denn wir sind nicht gern allein. Der eine braucht nur sein TV. Wir brauchen die Family. Go! Eisigen Zeiten voll von durchgeknallten Leuten ist es unser Job, die heißen Hooks und Zeilen zu verbreiten. Du bist hart, du willst streiten, kriegst einen Halbsteifen beim Fighten. Geh doch in die USA und feier da. Geh Bullen reiten, geh bloß uns nicht auf den Sack, weil du zu feige bist zu tanzen. Zieh die teure Jacke aus, du Körperklaus, zeig was kannst. Wir moven gut in jedem Look und flashen und verranzen. Du bei deinem Danny Miles schockst die Vorstadt Pomeranzen. Deswegen warm back, we water pumpy, we cool and deadly. If we go dancing, we lady. Them a dance ya too funky. Make man a moving on the dance like chunky. We warm back, we water pumpy, we cool and deadly. If we go dancing, we lady. Them a dance ya too funky. Good shot a bus. You tell me tell you say we. Well, reggae music bring unification. In the dance hall there should be no separation. What a vibration. See how you shake, what you shake, babe. Dive in your leg, queen, come away. Can make this tune earthquake. Do you tape it naked, sunbake it? I can tape it in my toaster. If that cake ride a coaster, roller coaster. Ain't no fake man. Top to coast, we want the most. So ladies, mateys, track slipping your legs.
No turn back, it's your dance all drop. Gonna kill like a killer. Get loose in your words, put a smile on your face. Set the dance on fire. Cause the flow of a girl and man from creation is meant to be a divine combination. To all of me brethren in a land, don't waste time and give them girls satisfaction.
Stay tuned. We're coming back in a minute. That's right. We back. We almost back. Okay, we back. Welcome to the Friday Music Show. I've got my AC on. Let me just turn that off real quick. Welcome to that Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels, that rock singer guy. Come check it out. I got a show coming up. You can check it out in the right-hand corner of the screen. June 8th, free show. We'll talk about it more. It's the Friday Music Show at FridayMusic.com. You just go to fucking FridayMusicShow.com and boom, dude, the show starts streaming. You don't gotta log in, you don't gotta sign up. There's no membership, there's no weirdness, no codecs, nothing. Streams through Twitch. So it's the best reliable shit out there. You just go FridayMusicShow.com and boom, it's playing. I'm watching it right now. There is nothing else there to do but just watch that or previous episodes. It's a pretty basic website for right now. Again, I'm your host, Max Levels. I'm a rock singer here in LA. If y'all haven't come see me June 8th at the Slide Bar with Kill Set, Vure, and Scum Love. It's a free show, Saturday, June 8th, Slide Bar in Fullerton, man. I'm doing a show that's not in Hollywood. So I know people are always saying you're always way up in Hollywood because this is the LBC. We're in Long Beach. The World Is Your Studios right around here, you know? And so, yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, we're at Slide Bar. We're local here, man. And it's all the big dogs. It's just us four. You know what I'm saying? We're the only 4 bands on a Saturday. It's all us. It's the us show. So check out that flyer. Again, that's Kill Set, Vure, Scum Love, and your host, Max Levels. It's MAXXLEVELZ. Max Levels. I mean, Google search it. I'm verified. You can't miss it. Listen, we had some great guests on the show last night. This is technically a recap. Shout out to Bud Light for sponsoring the show. Shout out to Cali Tech and his crew for coming through the yard. Spades. Shout out to Johnny T was up in the house. We were playing some of his music. Shout out to Mr. TC Sail Dog, man, for setting it off with me tonight. That was fucking, that was great, man. We're going to play a song called The Meadows here by Head PE. I just played actually with Head PE at the Whiskey A Go Go up in LA just a couple months ago. Shout out to Head PE. It's Head Planet Earth, HED. P as in Paul, PE, Head PE. And Max Levels, man. We were at the Whiskey A Go Go up in Hollywood. That was a kick-ass show. Shout out to DJ KO for spinning that show for me. Shout out to Head PE, man, for having the show. And of course, the Whiskey A Go Go, the most famous rock club pretty much in the world. I feel like it's my home. I've played there so many times. I've been playing there since I was in my 20s, which was just like last year, so you know. But they hook it up there, man. Shout out to Luke and Jake, man. Whiskey A Go Go. Head PE. The Meadow. Dig it. Then we're going to come back with some news. Once again, it's the Friday Music Show. I'm your motherfucking host, Max Levels. It's an hour and a half into the show. Hour and a half into a 3-hour show. And I am 1.5 tall boys into my 3-pack. So it's looking good. I'm feeling good. It's the fucking weekend, man. This is an adult show. We can do whatever we want in the show. I stream live 1080 HD. Look, check it out. There's an HD camera there. Boom. What up? Yeah. Streaming live. And as you see, there's nobody here with me, so it's just me. But I'll show you the other angle. Because then we got the little baby up there in the corner. Yeah, shout out. Showing the whole room. And then we got the guest camera right here. I don't know if you can see me pointing my finger in that shot. But that's our guest screen. Yeah, I can see right there. That's our guest spot. But this is just a recap, so it's just me tonight. Once again, we are listening to The Meadows by Head PE. And let me tell you, man, Jared, whatever you want to call him, man, from Head PE, the lead singer. Call him Jared, man. He's a cool dude. Met him, I met him at the show and shit. But this song, man, back from their heyday. Head PE used to rule the new metal scene, man. And this song is just so fresh, dude. I don't know if they played this song at the show we did, but they played some bangers, man. He played all the old shit. So shout out to Jared from Head PE, man, for playing the old shit at the show. And thank y'all for watching and tuning in. It's a Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. We just getting started. We just came out of intermission. We just bumping a little intertime music here. Actually, let's get into some news, man. So we talked about Grumpy Cat died. We talked about this fucking farmer who got his leg stuck in his mill auger and had to cut it off with a Swiss Army knife. That's fucking brutal. And we talked about all the kitty stuff and, all the little kitties on the top 10 of the Billboard charts. Little Billie Eilish's and Taylor Swift's and Ariana Grande's and, Post Malone. Shout out to Post Malone, man. You're doing your thing, dog. You're unique, but goddamn, bro, I wish you would not have tattooed your face, dude. That's just whatever. Those kids are going to regret that shit. All right, so moving on. I want to quickly talk to you called The Richest Singers and Songwriters of All Time. I got the top 5 right here. I'll tell you who that's gonna be in just 1 second. But let's go into this real quick of what not to order in a restaurant. And I've worked in restaurants for many years. Many years. I was a bartender, serving restaurants many years, all through college. Like I know I'm an expert in terms of restaurants at all levels. You know, I was a banquet bartender at the Hotel Del. I worked at the Hard Rock Cafe in downtown San Diego, which was awesome. Hotel Del is great. Hard Rock Cafe in San Diego is awesome. And you know, a couple of spots, but I'll just tell you real quick. So the number 10 thing never to order in a restaurant, as we listen to the Metal by Head P. Number 10 thing is gonna be bar snacks. You know, like fucking bowl with nuts on the table or something like that, man. Never do that, because that's just the population putting their hands, and all the population just put their hands and then they put them in their mouth, they swirl them around. That's just disgusting. I don't know anybody that serves fucking open bar snacks like that anymore. Number 9, they say the bread basket, man. So I don't know about this, but they say when the bread basket's still fresh at your table, they take that shit back and recycle it. That's what it says. So be wary of the bread basket. Check it out in lieu of Wu-Tang releasing their new album. Here's a little Wu-Tang while I keep talking. So yeah, number 9's ice. Excuse me. Which is kind of hard not to do because, you know, you need ice for all your shit, but excuse me. And I can probably attest to this because basically they say that the ice machines are never cleaned, and of all the times I've worked anywhere, I can't remember ever the ice machine actually being cleaned. I don't know if they do it, but I mean, I've never actually seen, like, you know, I've never seen anybody clean the ice machine. I'm just saying that. Alright, so number 7 is raw sprouts. Number 6 is raw oysters, obviously because they're raw and there's raw shit in it. Number 5 is the salad bar. Fuck, I hate going to the salad bar. Man, I hate touching the handles, you know what I'm saying? It's nice that they got the spit shields and shit. Thank fucking God they got those spit shields, but the handles are so nasty. Ew, I go to touch like a ranch handle and it's just greasy from like hundreds of people touching the ranch handle. That's disgusting. That goes for the same for pump handles. Like, I'm a germaphobe, so don't hear me rant, but pump handles, anywhere the public touches, you know, those handles for the salad bar, just disgusting. So that's number 5, salad bar. Never order in a restaurant. These are things never order in a restaurant. We went through this in the show last night, but number 4 is called hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce. I've never actually heard of it. I've heard of it, but nobody really knew what the fuck it is. But they say it's something to do with eggs Benedict. You have hollandaise sauce with eggs Benedict. Basically, bacteria really loves that dish. So if they don't take care of their hollandaise sauce, bacteria is like, yeah, it's like a petri dish. Also goes with fresh. This is number 3. Never order in a restaurant. Number 3. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Like, what? Everybody does that shit, right? But check it out. I concur with this as a certified germaphobe. There's bacteria on the skin of the oranges from being handled or whatever, from people touching the skin of the oranges, blah, 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 blah. It's there on the skin, not in the orange, but on the skin. Then they grab them and they squeeze it, and the juice washes all that shit off the skin into your drink, and that's what this says. And it goes on to, if you ever taken science, it goes on to tell you that they usually serve orange juice, which is very, very sugary, and sugary stuff is like, I don't know, compared to like a yeast infection, but bacteria really love fucking sugar. So you've got this lukewarm, room temperature orange juice full of sugar. So if like a little baby bit of bacteria gets up in it, man, it's like a fucking petri dish for real. Yeah, so enjoy your room temperature petri dish orange juice, man. Number 2 is fish on Monday, and they say because the fish markets aren't open on the weekend. So if you eat fish on Monday, you are eating leftover fucking fish or frozen fish. And then finally, number 1 is the drink garnishes on the bar. Like when you see the bar and there's a little thing full of drink garnishes, like, you know, cherries and olives and mint or whatever. They say that's the number 1 thing never order in the bar. Can you believe that? That's the number 1 thing. Everybody gets drink garnish on everything, I think. So I don't know exactly how they're gonna get away with that one, but they say it's because the bartender's hands are really really gnarly, right? They're just really nasty, and they're just touching the shit all over everywhere and just diving in there and getting some cherries for your shit and just throwing some shit and wiping their nuts. You know what I'm saying? They scrub their nuts, and then they get you an olive for your drink, and nobody knows. And it's room temperature. And what else they say? Yeah, it's just been sitting out there for like 15 hours. I don't want no maraschino cherry that's been sitting out there for 15 hours after the bartender grabs his nuts and puts it in my drink. That's like a bacteria, all-day bacteria nut sludge drink that you're getting. So next time you get your garnish on your drink, you know, you order a Manhattan or something, he's like, you want me to crush the cherries up? Be like, no. But you could try that. Anyway, we go bump some Rage Against the Machine. That's Never Order in a Restaurant. Bar snacks, bread basket, ice, raw oysters or raw sprouts, the salad bar, hollandaise sauce, fresh squeeze, orange juice, fish on a Monday, and drink garnishes. Never order those in a restaurant. That is news. It is the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels. I'm feeling fucking good right now, man. I took a dab on an intermission. I know y'all couldn't tell. And I got my Bud Light here sponsoring the show. Everything sounded good. I think we are still streaming and everything's working. We worked out those bugs. So last night's show was great. This is the recap to the Friday Night Music Show from last night. With all of our guests, Mr. TC, man, Cali Tech and his crew, the Yod Spades. We had Yusef El Trey, Roseanne Bars, Johnny T, and Marzi Palm Tree, man. All the homies from the studio from way back. We've been working together for years, man. All these cats over here, we've been literally known each other for years. So mad love and support for coming through, man, and helping the show out. And I'm sorry we couldn't get it recorded, but y'all are welcome back anytime you want, and we'll do it again. So hopefully soon, next Friday. The show will be next Friday. Once again, I am Max Levels. I got a show coming up. It's going to be free at the Slide Bar with Kill Set, Scum Love, and Viewer. Check it out in the little poster right there on the side from Slide Bar. We're listening to Rage Against the Machine. And let me get the next thing set up. We're going to talk about Yusef's coming up next just real quick. We're going to talk about Roseanne Bars real quick. Play some Marzi Palm Tree. And some more news. It's in the final hour of the Friday Music Show from 6 to 9 p.m. every fucking Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. at that FridayMusicShow.com. Look, all you do is go to FridayMusicShow.com and bam, streaming 1080 live. Like, we've been live this whole time. I mean, I'm sitting here kind of like, you know, just doing the thing, but it's live. We got the multiple cameras going here. We're going to flashback to the other guys so we can see the little baby up over there. We do have 3 going, but since it's only me, I'm not going to get too crazy with moving camera angles to people who aren't there. But it's the Friday Music Show at FridayMusicShow.com. I am your host, Max Levels, that rock singer. Come check us out at the show. Free. It's free at Slide Bar, man. It's not in Hollywood. So I'm doing a show that's not in Hollywood. Y'all gonna love it. We got the richest singers and songwriters of all time coming up next, the top 5. I'll tell you, I don't even know who 2 of them are, but they're really fucking rich. Really rich. Like, fuck. Pump some Rage Against the Machine. Let me get my shit together. We'll be right back in 32 seconds. Listen, welcome to that Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels, that crazy rock singer guy you've been hearing about and seeing my logo everywhere. Come see the show coming up. We got some Rage Against the Machine, but unfortunately I am by myself tonight, so I'm going to play what I want to hear. And what we got coming next, another song by the Deftones off the Adrenaline album. This is the Killer album. Some of my hip-hop fans may not like this one more, but this is the roots on some shit. Y'all gonna love this. Bored by the Deftones. Check it out. It's a Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. We got Yusef coming up here in just 2 seconds. We're gonna be talking about him. We're gonna be talking about some Roseanne Bars. They were on the show last night. Great guests, great time, and Marzi Palm Tree. So this is Bored by the Deftones. Yeah, right? Yeah. we're gonna bring it back on the main stage. We got some Deftones going. Okay, real quick, we're gonna blast through this. Rich is let's get to some Yusef El Trey. So Yusef El Trey is an artist I work with a lot, man. Shout out to Yusef El Trey, Yusef the Third, and Quality High Records, man. So Yusef's got Quality High Records. I guess he's got big things planned for 2020 right now. He's making moves in 2019. So you can check him out. You can definitely hashtag and search the Quality High Records. And Yusef the Third, Yusef El Trey. And he's got lots of samples of music going on his Instagram. Yusef El Trey on his Instagram. You can check it out. Last night we were just talking, me and Yusef go way back, man. We've been working together for a while. I think I've recorded 20 songs of his, something like that, a whole lot. So he's recorded here in the World's Your Studios quite a lot. And, he's got all these albums. He's planning, he's making big moves. And Quality High Records is the new record label that he's out and signing artists on and stuff like that. So he's looking to do big things in 2022. So if you're an artist, you're a hip-hop artist, man, you interested in, doing something, you can fuck with Yusef, man. He's serious. Like I said, I've been working with him for a while, and he does it, man. People that got real skill on the mic, people that can really rap, and they can really perform, man. It's not a struggle. It's more of an art. So, yeah, that was Yusef, man. Thank you, Yusef, brother, for coming through the Friday Music Show last night and blessing the mics around here. I really appreciate it. And, mad love, brother. We'll be back in touch soon. Again, you can check out Yusef El Trey, Quality High Records. Google them up, man. This is some Deftones right here. Bored by the Deftones. Y'all don't even know about Bored by the Deftones. My dogs and Kill Set know about Bored by the Deftones. Check out the show coming. I am that rock singer, Max Levels, right here on the Friday Music Show, hosted by me. So get bored, yo. And by the way, since last night's show was kind of jam-packed and, man, we were getting crazy everywhere, I didn't even get a chance to play none of my music. Motherfucking Max Levels, man. I didn't get a chance to play none of motherfucking Max Levels music. So, coming up, while we talking about this next subject here, music news, which is the richest singers and songwriters of all time, top 5 I got here. The richest. So we're talking about hundreds of millions. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play some Max Levels in the background. So let's see. This is going to be the song I'm going to kick the show off. So right here, this is a song called Broken by Max Levels. This is going to be the one that's going to be setting off my show. So we're going to play in the background right here. We'll be talking about some of the richest singers and songwriters of all time, man. So I'll tell you, who would y'all think it was? If somebody was here, I'd be asking them last night, but nobody's here with me right now. So I'll give y'all a second to think about top 5 richest songwriters of all time. And I'll keep the cameras changing them. Okay, well, let me tell you, I'll give you number 5 is Michael Jackson, man. This is number 5, starting, oh my God. Yeah. Talking about being broken, this song Broken. Here we're listening to by me, Max Levels. This is going to be the first song to come out, because we will survive and conquer the world, because I don't want to take it anymore. Anyways, number 5, richest singers and songwriters of all time, Michael Jackson, bro. But check out 825 million. 825 million. That's a lot of fucking money, man. That's number 5. Number 4 is Herb Alpert. I've heard of his ass a lot, but I didn't take the time to research who he is. But evidently he's, very famous. 850 million, so not too far up. Number 3, the Jigga Man himself. I don't even know if I can say that. Jay-Z. Number 3, $900 million in the top list of the richest singers and songwriters of all time. Number 2 is Paul McCartney, of course, the fucking Beatle, of course. That motherfucker's been ranking in royalties for like 50 years. He's been ranking top royalties 50 years. They make $1.2 billion off the Beatles music, man. No. I know people love Beatles, but fuck. 1.2 billion. Probably owns a lot of shit, I'm sure. And then number 1 is Andrew Lloyd Webber. which I feel like I've read 20 of his books, but I don't even think he writes books, so I don't know who the fuck he is. But Andrew Lloyd Webber is the number one with $1.3 billion. So, hey, another funny fact, right? Check this out. Y'all listening? Where we at? Oh, we got the little baby cam over here. Oh yeah, hey, little baby cam over there, up in the corner. What up? It's Max Levels. Yo, hey. I'll turn my shit up right here. You gotta keep on pushing, man. Stay on the go. You know what I'm saying? And all right, what's her name? Anyway, so Princess Diana, right? You know the Princess Diana that passed away. We all know her. It was the unfortunate car accident. Passed away. She got a niece. She got a famous niece, or her niece is famous because of her, right? Her niece Kitty. So Princess Diana's niece Kitty, who's 28 years old, I guess, just made a public appearance with her new boo. Shout with the boo. The boo's obviously a millionaire. Princess Diana's niece Kitty is obviously going to date a millionaire boo. Probably, I would almost think billionaire boo in this case, because that motherfucker is 60 years old. So this hoe, this 28-year-old hoe, that's Princess Diana's niece named Kitty. Kitty the hoe is dating a millionaire 60-year-old. So, you know, props to the 60-year-old, because we could still fucking pound it. Dude, if I was a millionaire 60-year-old, I'd be looking for a 28-year-old. If I could still do it like that, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't no play, if it was no bullshit, if it was still on like that, shit, yeah. I mean, you just playing, you know she's gonna take your money, then, dude, whatever, but yeah, so Princess Diana's niece, Kitty, 28, goes out in public with her millionaire boo, who's 60. All right, check it out. So this next song is one y'all might have heard before. It's called Heal the Pain, produced by Dr. Jekyll. Hey, shout out to Dr. Jekyll, man. We got to get you on the show for sure here in a second. Yeah, me and Dr. Jekyll have done a lot of songs together, man. We done some good ones. This one's called Heal the Pain, and it's by me, Max Levels. It's cracking. But let me get through some more news real quick while I listen to this. I'm just gonna blast through. We looking good on time, so let's give this a listen. Heal the Pain, man, by Max Levels. This is one of my songs. This is gonna be song 3 in my set in the next show. Come see it live. Come see Max Levels play Heal the Pain live. It's gonna sound just like you hear it here, baby. June 8th, Saturday. A free motherfucking show. It's a free motherfucking show. Slide Bar Fullerton, man. Saturday, June 8th. It's just us big dogs. Kill Set, Scum Love, and Viewer, man. What's up?
It's like the whole world's full of fakes and the only
Heal the Pain by Max Levels. Produced by Dr. Jekyll. Hey, shout out to Hybrid Studios for this one. Shout out to Hybrid Studios and Josh Hybrid Studios. Mike Hybrid. So you are listening to Heal the Pain by me, Max motherfucking Levels. That's Max Levels. Google it. Check it out. We got shows coming up. Come hear me do this one live. I'm going to do it just like this. You hear the singing and the rapping? I do them both live. There is no other vocals on this track. It's all me, baby. Because you got to try to stay strong, man. You got to try to stay strong. Sure how. Well, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I wasn't sure how crazy I could get on the microphone. Living is easy, enough for all of us. Now they call it us. It's a Hollywood dream. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there right now, but you get it.
You can only run for so long. You can only run for so long.
That's right.
You can only run for so long. You can only run for so long. Gotta fight to stay strong.
Like me.
Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong.
Y'all see me wilding out. One of my favorite parts right here. Take this part out. This part right here. Heal the Pain by Max Levels. Check it out.
So how much longer for the better days ahead of me?
How much lasts longer.
So awkward. Your life just flashed in front of me.
So falling behind on my beer schedule. We are in the final hour here. I'm on my final tall boy, so allow me to catch up. It's the Friday Music Show, FridayMusic.com, hosted by me, motherfucking Max Levels. What's up, y'all? What's up, LA? We are in Los Angeles, Long Beach, the World Is Yours studios, and we are listening to Heal the Pain by me, Max Levels, produced by Dr. Jekyll on the Friday Music Show. You just go to FridayMusic.com and fucking bam, the show is playing. It's streaming. You just go there. You don't even have to do nothing. There's no stop. There's no rewind. We're live. We're live still. We have hopefully been live this whole time. All by myself up in here because, you know, last night was a show. This is a recap. We had a technical difficulty last night in the show in the brand new studio and stuff like that. But tonight we're going to make it up. So that was called Heal the Pain by me, Max Levels. Okay, we won't play this. I'm going to play a little heavier one. We're going to go back to the heavy one because this is going to be, y'all know the song as well. This is going to be the closer of my show. Here's the hint. On the show, this is going to be the last song. It is kind of a harder, heavier rock metal show. So this song is called Sick by Max Levels. And we'll bump in the background as we get some, we go through some news here. I want to talk to y'all next. Check it out. What's your favorite comedians? Who's the richest? Like, of all our favorite comedians, who's the richest? I can tell you, number one is going to be, and I don't know if he's our favorite, but number one is Jerry Seinfeld. Says he's got about $850 million in revenue coming from comedian shit. Maybe not everything he does. I believe he does other stuff, but Ellen DeGeneres coming in next at $450 million. And again, these are the your favorite comedian's net worth. So just a couple of the real rich ones. $450 million, Ellen, man. Get the fuck out of here. I'd fuck Ellen for $450 million, but she probably wouldn't be down. Have a baby with her. Ellen, you want to have a baby? Let's have a baby. Bring me on your show. Let's see who else is real big on this shit. Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean. Hey, listen, Mr. fucking Bean. $130 million. He's worth $130 fucking million. Mr. Bean, a fucking weirdo and shit. Robin Williams, $150 million. Steve Harvey, $160 million. Steve Martin, $130 million. Eddie Murphy up in the house with $120 million. Chris Rock got $100 million, man. Chris Rock got $100 million. Jim Carrey, $150. And that's all with that. So we're good with that. What's up, y'all? If y'all just tuning in right now, it is the Friday Music Show. This is the recap from Friday last night. We had a bunch of killer-ass guests, man. We had Mr. TC Sail Dog up here. We played a bunch of music with him, got some Ricky vocals on shit, and talked about his Lit Lounge and all the music he's got coming out. We had Yusef El Trey coming up in here. We talked about his plans for his label in 2020. We had Cali Tech and the whole Godspace crew up in here bumping a bunch of their music. Right now, we're bumping Sick by Max Levels. Me, I'm your host, Max Levels, and you're listening to Sick. This is going to be the closer in my show coming up on June 8th, Saturday, June 8th. The Slide Bar, it's a free show. 4 of us bands, it's us doing it. So come out, man. It's like Local Fest. We had Roseanne Barrs. We had Johnny T, which we played a bunch of times. I'm going to talk about Roseanne Barrs here in a second. And Marzi Palmtree. You know, since we there, you know, Roseanne Barrs, you can check it out online at Roseanne Barrs. It's 2 R's and 2 Z's, so normal Roseanne and B-A-R-R-Z-Z. She a homie from way back, man. She a real good female rapper, represents a positive message on all her stuff. She represents a real good positive message for women, man, and I'm very pro-women. I am super pro-women, and she just does such a good message for little girls nowadays and shit, which, you know, it's all garbage, dude, with this fucking shit little girls are influenced by nowadays and the shit that's out there. So she out there fighting the good battle. She got a bunch of music. You can check it out through her Instagram if you want to see what she's got released in her SoundCloud. And that again is Roseanne Barrs, and we've worked together, I believe it's been fucking years now. I'm not even sure how we met, man. But what up, Roseanne? This is the recap. You know, thank you for coming through last night on the show. It was killer. Had a good time. You know, thank you for coming through on 8 o'clock on a Friday night to do the show. It was awesome. And yeah, looking forward to doing some more music. Me and Roseanne have done a good handful of songs. She brought in a couple of the guests that I work with now too as well that will be coming out in the near future. All right, well, check it out. That was song Sick by me. We're going to play one more by me. This one is a good one. This one's out too. It's called Struggle. again, a Dr. Jekyll beat. Jekyll on the beat, man. Check out Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jekyll on Instagram and Jekyll Beats and Aggregate Sound. And yeah, that's where we find Aggregate Sound and Dr. Jekyll Beats. Jekyll on the beat, man. But this one's called Struggle. That's a good one. I'm performing this one on the show coming up too. So come out and see me perform this one live right here. Max Levels, Struggle.
I'm missing those days when life was carefree. I was carefree, giving everything that I had just to get through another week. Whoa, whoa. There's gotta be another way. There's gotta be another way. There's no need to press the issues. Trapped in a struggle called life.
Yo, we're listening to Struggle by me, Max Levels. I forgot I've got the winning lottery ticket here tonight. I haven't checked yet to find it for sure, but I believe I do have the winning lottery ticket. So stay tuned. I'm gonna check it here, and I don't even know if it's drawn yet. When do they draw the Powerball? Well, we're gonna find out. Well, I think I have the winning lottery ticket right here, so we're gonna find out. Coming up next, it's a Friday music show. Max Levels, your host, FridayMusic.com, 6 to 9 p.m. Yeah, you're listening to Struggle by Max Levels right here, produced by Dr. Jekyll. Stay tuned, yeah. Just tuning in right now. It is the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels, at FridayMusic.com every Friday from 6 to 9. Right now we're listening to the song Struggle by me. Come and see this show live June 8th. Saturday, June 8th at the Slide Bar in Fullerton. I will be performing with Kill Set, Scum Love, and Vure. Man, this is Big Dogs. We out there. Free show. Check out the flyer and check out the flyer in the upper hand corner right there. Coming up, we got Marzi Palm Tree, man. We got a bunch of music we're gonna play by Marzi Palm Tree here coming up in just a couple seconds. And it was great. I was glad he was able to come in the studio last night. Once again, thanks to all our guests, Mr. TC, Cali Tech, Johnny T, Roseanne Bars, Marzi Palm Tree, and Yusef Feltre, man. Everybody was cracking and appreciate it. I'm gonna play one more of mine here. I'll play you a new one. This isn't even released yet. This is going into production pretty soon. Here's a sneak peek. This is called Forever Lost by me, Max Levels.
Inside, we breathe. Inside, everything I thought was just okay. All the drama's gone with yesterday. It's like you never wanted me to be anything at all. But we gotta live, we gotta breathe each and every day. Every time I try to forget, I find out nothing I can't control anymore. The lies we told, the times we had, and the fights we had. Every time I thought something was real, times I laugh, all the times I die inside. It's like you never wanted me to be anything but a puppet you control.
All right. If y'all are just tuning in, it's the Friday Music Show with me, your host, Max Levels. You are listening to Forever Lost by me. This is a new one that's coming out soon. I'm going to be singing this one live at the June 8th show, too. So if you want to come out and hear me sing this one live, too, come check it out. Forever Lost. by Max Levels. Me. There's things inside of me.
Things I know inside of me. Things I know inside of me. The things I know inside of me.
And I'd like to say the results. The results are in for my winning Powerball ticket tonight. The draw's gone. I've got my ticket. I told y'all earlier that I had the winning Powerball ticket. I told y'all earlier before they drew it. It wasn't like I had it already. Like I said last night when I thought I had the Mega Millions one, everybody's looking at me like I already won, but they hadn't actually drawn the balls yet. So I have the results. Stay tuned on the Friday Music Show coming right up. And I will let you know if I am the new fucking president of California. We'll find out. I'll run California. I'll win the lottery. I will own this bitch. I will own it like a pimp. I take that back. I should have said that. All right, this is Forever Lost by Me coming up at the show on June 8th. If you look up in the corner right there was Kill Set, man. My boys in Kill Set. Shout out to Mark and Kill Set and Luca and all the boys in Kill Set. We're kicking it. We're going to have a kick-ass show, man. I'm going to set it off that night. Max Levels, Kill Set, Scum, Love, and Viewer at the Slide Bar out in Fullerton. Saturday night, June 8th, just us four. It's free. Free. And it's a big-ass bar in front, too. Man, y'all can't even fuck with it. All right, here's the end of Forever Lost by Max Levels. Take it out. All right, moving on. What do we got here? Okay, check it out. Let me make sure I turn this sucker off. I told y'all I had the winning lotto number. That's all I get. Yeah, okay, yeah, bring it back. Okay, yeah, I got the winning lotto number. And we're going to find out right now. Okay, so the winning lotto numbers for the Powerball tonight, which is May 18th in 2019. So May 18th, 2019, let me look and see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, are we live? Okay, so here's the conclusion. I didn't get any numbers. I don't think. I didn't get a single number, so unfortunately I didn't win that $200 fucking million, which would have been great. Man, I could have used $200 fucking million, man. Fuck, man. But well, I didn't get it. All right, let's play some Marzi music, man. Marzi Palm Tree. You can search him up online, dude. Marzi Palm Tree was up in the studio last night. He's a homie from way back too. Man, we done so many songs together, brother. We probably done 20 songs together at least, you know. And he got a lot of music out. So let's see. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what order we played last night, but this song right here is called Bounce, and this is one of my favorites. I don't know if we do this shit in the studio or not, if I engineered this one, but this is one of my favorites. I believe this is one, Bounce, by Marzi Palm Tree, man. Shout out Marzi for coming up in the studio last night. We partied late, man. It was a good time.
I told your hoe she gotta bounce. Bounce, we kept the fresh and made it bounce, bounce, bounce. Like mama said I had to bounce, huh? Bounce, so get your ass up out the house, ho. Bounce, I told your hoe she gotta bounce. Bounce, we kept the fresh and made it bounce, bounce, bounce. Like mama said I had to bounce, huh? Bounce, so get your ass up out the house, bounce, ho.
Shout out to all the little homies up in the little basic camera up there. We changing the view up. Obviously, we don't have anybody in the guest performance camera right now because the show was last night and this is just a recap. But we are streaming and recording live. There's a recap. We're listening to Marzi, Palm Tree, the homie, man. Bounce. Check it out.
Then we ship it. Been had that package, but that traffic, boy, it's automatic. Y'all just need a practice. I'm a wild out like I'm Nick. Closing these bigs up in yo bitch. Got them all vibing out, but they owe. Just a little something out to get rich. Hold up. Been taking actions, hold your places. I'ma take it back to when I jumped from place to place to place. And shit been crazy. I've been lit for like 3 days. I'm on vacation. Bitch ain't getting no play. That's why we told her ass to get up out the crib and bounce. Bounce. We kept the fresh and made it bounce. 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 Like mama said I had to bounce, huh? Bounce. So get your ass up out the house, huh? Bounce. I told ya, ho, she gotta bounce.
Y'all just tuning in. It's the motherfucking Friday Music Show at FridayMusic.com. I am your host, Max Levels, that rock singer you might have heard about. I'm that guy. I'm that crazy dude. You haven't heard about me, you do now. If you ever meet me, you won't forget me. Max Levels of the Friday Music Show, FridayMusicShow.com every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. We playing all the local artists, man. We had all the local big dog homies in. We had Mr. TC up in the house, you know what I'm saying? What'd you say, y'all? That's right, Mr. TC was in the house. That's what I thought, man. Y'all make some noise. Y'all make some noise for TC. Thank you, thank you. Listen, we had Cali Tech and the Yacht Spades up in the house also. It was cracking. Y'all make, yeah. That's right. Hey, what about your host, motherfucking Max Levels, dude? Okay, I'll take a little bit. This next song here by Marzi is called Straight From The Bottom. This is a good one, too. We also had Cali Tech up in there. Yo, Roseanne Bars, Yusef El Trey, Johnny T, man, and Mr. TC hit it off there in the beginning. Straight From The Bottom. UOS Records. Marzi Palm Tree.
I do the damages. Say money, we do the damages. Whole gang lit cause the damages. Don't talk no shit or risk damages. Cartier's on when the cameras flash. Cute little bitch with a fat old laugh. Step on your block with a water cash. Walk around look like a walking lick. Don't try me cause I will call man. Fuck them got Zuzus and wham-whams. They tweaking but I got the antidote. Fuck bust your head like a cantaloupe. Rock white up first ones when it's sunny. Don't call it fit, ain't about no money. A couple blunts burnt in some gum and worms. And she gon' rock this till it's gum and worm. Rock white up first ones when it's sunny. Don't call it fit, ain't about no money. Don't call it fit, ain't about no money. It's Mr. Do It for say money. I came up straight from the bottom. 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 When I was young, they wouldn't let me in. Now,
yeah, so ain't nobody showing.
I came up straight from the bottom. I came up straight from the bottom.
That's the guest view. But it's got the Marzi Palm Tree tag up there, so I'm doing it so you can see it up there and check it out.
I came up straight from the bottom. When I was young, they wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, we listen to Marzi Palm Tree. Straight from the bottom, son.
Straight from the bottom. I came up 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 straight from the I came up straight from the bottom. I came up straight out of Gotham. Fuck nigga, don't want no problem. If he got problems, we solve them. Fuck them, do that trigonometry. Save money, yeah, they run with me. Freaky like that.
We listening to Marzi Palm Tree up on here right now. This is Straight From The Bottom, hoes. On the Friday Music Show. Friday Music Show every Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. I am your host, Max Levels. Right now, we got Marzi Palm Tree. He was up in the studio last night. Sounding crazy and shit, man. We gonna bump a whole bunch of his music right now, so check it out, Marzi Palm Tree.
I came up straight from the bottom. 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 When I was young, they wouldn't let me in. Now what would the game be without them? I came up straight from the bottom. 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 When I was young, they wouldn't let me in. Now what would the game be without them? I came up straight from the bottom. I came up straight from the bottom.
straight from the bottom. Roll up an hour, then guzzle that bottle. Fuck it, I'm tripping, be back to tomorrow. I get my weight and them still was in Carlos. You owe what you owe.
Shout out to Bud Light for sponsoring the show. Yeah, Bud Light's the shit.
But ain't nothing perfect, they cutting my curtains. Walk with the heat down the street, take no chances. Fuck her in a whip, she think it's romantic. And I want a Bentley, so I gotta have it. Straight from the bottom, I make it a habit. You owe us on the bus, come and ride with us. So saving money, feeling like I got Vic with me. Scared block, put the cops with the top one hand on my crotch. Everybody couldn't deal with me. Got these
Yo, we listen to Marzi Palm Tree right here, straight from the bottom. We got lots of news coming up on the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels. Don't go anywhere. We're in 1080 HD streaming live right now. Live for the recap on the next show. Don't make the mistake and miss my next show, Saturday, June 8th at the Slide Bar with Kill Set, Scum Love, and Vure. It's a free show. Yo, we do free shows, man, and it's not in Hollywood. So you can't be like, oh, you always doing shows in Hollywood. It's not in Hollywood. It's out here, dog. It's in the LBC. So make sure you come see it. This one's called Straight from the Bottom by Marzi. Coming up, we gonna play Teflon. But before that, we gonna get in some news. It's just me on the recap tonight on the whole 3-hour recap. It's Saturday night, but we doing the Friday night show, Friday music show recap. Oh my God, I can't even say it. It's the Friday music show recap tonight on Saturday night with me, Max Levels, as your host, because last night we had a little bit of technical difficulties and the recording wasn't able to get down. So, man, thank you for everybody that came through. The streaming was live. Thank you for everybody that watched. The show was definitely good and definitely a success. Unfortunately, we weren't able to record it so we could post on live. So tonight I am doing a recap. So when we fix the problem, I'm doing a recap. Shout everybody out. Mr. TC, Cali Tech, Yusef Feltre, Roseanne Barr, Johnny T, Marzi Palm Tree for all coming through. It was killer. We listen to Marzi right here called Teflon by Marzi Palm Tree. Check it out.
I got Teflon, fire in your chest though. Cali smoke burners on that island, let the rest know. Front and get your neck throat. Tell them we got Teflon. I got Teflon. Tell them I got Teflon. We got Teflon. Got that backpack with that pack in it. Green Bay with no packs with me. Eyes peeking, those club masters, they got them black eyes stay tinted. Told you hoes out about action, so figure side hold.
And if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in the late night. We still got a half hour in the show. We go until 9. It's the Friday Music Show with your host, Max Levels. That rock singing guy. Who's that? Max Levels? Who the fuck is that guy? Well, check it out. Come see me live. Come find out who I am. You won't get to see me as much as you do here. This is the most you get to see me ever that I put myself out for hosting the show. So you want to come see the real Max Levels, come out to the show on June 8th at the Slide Bar in Fullerton. It's a free show. Saturday, June 8th with Kill Set here and Scum Love. And of course, myself, Max Levels. This is Marzi, Teflon. Check it out.
So living one vividly speaking, just pass me the 8th, I'll be gone for the weekend. Ain't talking able, but able to preach. This might fuck up the teacher, cause fuck what he teaching. So fuck what gang, fuck is you saying? Fish need a plumber to stop any leakage. I've been at the top, boy, just finally.
And I am halfway behind on this tall boy. I should be halfway done with this boy. I'm just now opening it. So this is the third one for the third hour. It's the Friday Music Show recap on Saturday. I'm your host, Max Levels. Thank you all for watching last night. We saw a bunch of people watching. Thank you that called in. Congrats to the homie that won the TCE giveaway. Got all that free stuff, man. You were on it. Sounded great. You sounded great on the radio. I appreciate that, man. And shout out to all the guests. Once again, I am Max Levels. We still here for a while. We bumping some music. We got fucking, Marzi still going right here on Teflon, bro. Check it out. And yeah, talking to Mars, he got all his music out. He's still doing it. He on the hustle, man. He's a survivor and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get to know him, talk to him about his struggles and stuff, man. What he's gone through. And we're gonna play one more song by Mars. This one's called Bounce, but we already played that one, so we're gonna move it back up to the top. And this is actually a freestyle from him, which is a real good one. It's called Nostalgia Freestyle. And I recorded this one here. This was a good one. Check it out. He murdered on this shit, man. It's a good job, Marzi, brother. Thank you for coming through tonight. It's the Friday Music Show. Marzi Palm Tree on the Nostalgia Freestyle, yo. I am Max fucking Levels. Max motherfucking Levels out. Not yet, but I'm here.
Away from persuading with Jigga. This I'm rewriting what you would call it, just fucking with scriptures. I've been dealing with crooked dealers, man. They want this for free. I even took the devil's flow. He leased and gave it to me. Check the receipt. Bars harder than squads trolling for me. Punks better roam with a piece or catch a slug to your cheek. No games, but we be playing cause we use choose life better. I'm 24 with a 22 in that UO sweater. And you old like you know old, so you've done better. You still the same cat that flops, but ask your pops for some cheddar. Wish we over this. Magnify with eyes and telescopes the shit. Multiply with profits twice as big, more than your mortgages. Tell them motherfuckers the showbiz and who the corporate is. I've been grinding harder than skaters, landing these ultra flips. Rodney Mullen, I'm young, holding, I'm forcing the tricky you get. Blaming for using the serotonin, a baritone in the first chair, I was zoning, yeah. They got your bitch in the back, getting me horny high. Shit is funny. How you could go from assuming when now proving and mad at you all losing. Lived on a block where everybody calling you pops chewy, independent, so it's really too bad if you all choosy, yeah. We starting ruckus. And whoever ain't with it, who cares? Fuck it.
That's right. Friday Music Show with your host, Max Levels. All the homies last night that came in and hooked it up, thank you so much. Let me turn this AC off right now so you can hear me a little bit better. If you just tuned in right now, we are bumping some Marzi Palm Tree. This is a nostalgia freestyle he busted here at the World Is Your Studios with a speaker. So it is the Friday Music Show here at the World Is Your Studios in Long Beach, California. We do full recording, mixing, mastering, editing, podcasts, and video casts like this. We got a great diamond shape, all RLX sponsored vocal booth, man, with Windows. It is fucking just killer, man. This one's called Switch Up here by Marzi. We didn't go into one more.
You owe us and this bitch, man.
You owe us was up in this bitch last night. That's what's saying. But anyway, the World's Your Studios did all these tracks here from our booth. We got the best booth. We run in the big Pro Tools and all the rig and shit, man. So come out. You want to do an album? It's cheap. The World Is Your Studios. TWIYstudios.com. At the World Is Your at TWIY Studios. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Right on. Well, we gonna get some news here now. While we're gonna listen to some Marzi here. This is called Switch Up. Then we're gonna go back to some reggae after this while we do some news. But check it out. Y'all ever been to that Met Gala? Y'all ever seen that Met Gala? We talked about this last night. MET, the Met Gala. Fucking Katy Perry showed up dressed like a hamburger. She was dressed like a fucking chandelier. That dumb bitch Cardi B, don't hate me for saying that, that's just my opinion. She's ratchet. She wore a dress the size of this whole fucking room. I mean, literally her shit was the size of this whole fucking entire room. It must have had 10 people to carry that dress around and shit. It's just obnoxious. It's like Obnoxious Fest. So Met Gala, I don't even know what it is. Obnoxious Fest. Lady Gaga showed up in like a giant black dress that turned into a giant white dress that turned into some black ass lingerie and shit. By the way, Lady Gaga, you're awesome, and come on the show, please. We'd love to have you. You know, we talked about Billie Eilish, the young 17-year-old pop star, dark pop star, in the youth music industry, and how, all that shit's going to, there's no skill in a lot of that shit. Just really good production. The kids buy it, so it sells. All right, yo, check this out. Slipknot. Here's all my rock fans. Shout out to the rock fans. All the rock fans ready to hear. Let me put this back on the main screen. Okay, Joey, rock fans. You seen the new Slipknot mask? Dude, listen, Slipknot. Slipknot came with their shit originally and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what happened with the new masks, why they got new masks. I thought they always had new masks. They've got like fucking 90 different masks. So why they're like, oh, these are the new masks? But they're stupid, dude. They're fucking stupid. Okay, we're going to jump back in some reggae. We'll talk about that anyway. Like I said, the Slipknot masks are stupid as fuck, man. Y'all are listening to the Friday Music Show at FridayMusic.com. We are streaming in 1080 HD, live and direct. It's actually Saturday night tonight. I am your host, Max Levels. It's about 8:40. We got a lot to talk about still before the show ends. We got about 20 minutes in the show, so stay tuned. We are here live 6 to 9 p.m. every Friday. Tonight I happen to be doing a recap because last night we had technical difficulty with the recording of the program. It streamed great. Thank you for all the fans that tuned in, the people that called in and were watching and shit. So the stream was good and all that. But we'd like to record the shows live, just like y'all would see and be here, and then post them so you can watch them if you were working or something. But because of that, I'm doing a recap tonight. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be 3 hours, but I'm covering the same material and having a good time, man. So everything seems to be working good now, and you'll be able to watch this show on FridayMusicShow.com anytime you want. So yeah, man, there's crazy news. That Slipknot mask, they're just kind of dumb. They're just kind of like lame. I think they're just lame. I think they got a dude who's a goblin now. One dude doesn't even wear a mask. He's just like a goblin and shit. It's fucking weird. Corey Taylor's mask looks like I say this. I don't want to use this analogy. I apologize for using this analogy, but he looks like a burn victim. There's no definition to his mask, so it doesn't look cool anymore. And I apologize for using that analogy. Rolling Stones are going to do a headlining tour, a North American headlining tour if they don't die. That's my quote. They're so old, they're going to die. Hey, listen, okay, Lil Wayne and Blink-182 on this co-headlining tour. Releasing a new track. Blink's releasing a new track called Blame It On My Youth. These dudes are like 50 fucking years old. These dudes, Blink-182 was teeny bopper shit back when we were all like young adults. You know what I'm saying? And now they're old. I'm a young now I'm like their age then. And they're this old. They're like 50 years old, rapping about like 15-year-old shit like crazy. And Lil Wayne, dude, I mean, obviously somebody's like, somebody's like, hey, I'm gonna pay you guys a whole lot of fucking money if you do this. Will you do it? They're like, yeah. So that's what that's about. Otherwise, Lil Wayne and Blink-182, listen, dude, Lil Wayne, you got problems with Little Pump and Little fucking Sauce and Little Shit and Little Garbage and all that, dude. That's the problem with your little shit. So. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be 50 years old, man. See, my music, I'll sing my music when I'm fucking 50 years old, all my tracks, because it talks about real shit. My music talks about real shit from my life. Every song I write and every song I sing is real shit from my life. And it's not like, at the moment anyway, it's not just, garbage, catchy garbage that applies to every 18-year-old or whatever. It's real. I'll sing it when I'm 50. It'll still be meaningful. It won't be about the time I ran away from my mommy to go eat fucking, snacks with my friends. Okay, anyway, so Woodstock 50th anniversary was canceled. The promoters and whoever, they couldn't get financing. They were saying that, listen, it's 50th anniversary. It's not meeting the standards of what they thought Woodstock should fucking be at the 50th anniversary. Turns out they got the financing. They're going forward. So Woodstock 50th anniversary is cracking. It's going forward. I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know if they do, but it's going forward. So it's the Friday Music Show. I'm your host, Max Levels. Welcome to FridayMusicShow.com. We had Marzi Palm Tree up in here on some music we were playing earlier. We had Roseanne Barrs up in the house tonight. Roseanne Barrs, the rapper, the female rapper, not the big fat bitch. Actually, I take that back. I don't even know Roseanne, so I shouldn't say that back. But no, we had Roseanne Barrs, a talented female rapper that I've recorded a bunch in the studio up in here tonight. Thank you for coming in. We had Mr. TC, we had Cali Tech, we had Yusef El Trey, and we had Johnny T. All bumping music tonight. We're getting towards the end of the show in about a couple more minutes here. We were just playing some reggae real quick here. In the meantime, I'm going to blast through some some more news here. So here's some for my rock families. So check out my rock boys. Listen, when we all do rock, I'm a rock singer. I grew up on the band Tool. Tool is like our god, okay? We're all rockers. Tool's our god. We love Tool. I love Tool. Dude, that dude's like literally a fucking god. No homo on that shit, but they're announcing they're going to release their new album. They haven't released an album in like 15 years. And they're acting all picky about it. So you know it's going to be real good if they're acting all picky about it. August 30th is where they're going to release it. That's when they say, hey, so man, Tool, bro, it will be like James Maynard, the lead singer of Tool. It'll guarantee there'll be there'll be so many downloads the first day. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't 1 million downloads within like 20 minutes of them releasing it on however you get it. Right on, Tool, August 30th, Love and Hip Hop Safari Samuels protest the fur ban at Gotham, New York, screening it's his right to wear luxurious furs. This dumb fuck is out in New York protesting the fact that they're trying to have a fur ban in Gotham to save little animals from being skinned fucking alive. And he's out there talking about it's his right to wear luxurious furs. Bro, if they got luxurious fake shit, you're just gonna get shit thrown on you now. How stupid are you? Like, you seen what they do in them fur farms? I don't even want to fucking get into it, but I would fucking try to beat his ass for the fact that he wears furs, man. I am anti-fur. Especially when they got fake shit that looks just as good. You don't need fur. Fur is nasty, bro. It's an animal skin. It probably shed. What the fuck is that? Just because it's fucking hype? You're fucking sick. Skin a poor little animal, you fuck. Sorry about that. My rant. Yeah, so pro-anti-fur. Don't wear fur. Okay, I'll let it go. Nipsey Hussle came out with his last music video with DJ Khaled and John Legend. Looking forward to seeing that. Kodak Black was due back in court over weapons charges. Didn't his van just get shot up? Whose van just got shot up? I thought his tour bus just got shot up too or something like that. Lamar Odom. I'm a sex addict. I've had sex with over 2,000 women. That's crazy, Lamar. Why are you having sex with that many women? Let me put some different music on here real quick. 2,000 women. That's right. Welcome to the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Level. Sorry, I had to spice it up a little bit. Yeah, no, it was the Yo Gotti tour bus that got shot up. So, Lamar Odom blast. He's a sex addict. 2,000 women on crack, probably. Bang them bitches and all that shit. Okay, well, anyway, welcome. If you guys are just tuning into the end here, it's the Friday Music Show. We are coming to the conclusion here in just a couple moments. I am your host, Max Level. Shout out to all the guests that were here on the show last night. This is the recap. I want to give a shout out to Mr. TC, man. He's such a great dude. Hey, Mr. TC Sail Dog. Check him out, dude. He's got a lot of stuff. He's a hustler. He does it all. Even the homie that called in on the show was like, listen, TC fucking hustles, man. That's true that. That's why I called him up about the show. Cali Tech and all his crew, man, was great. Yusef Trey, El Trey, Yusef III, you're awesome. Johnny T, thank you. Roseanne Bars, thank you for coming in on one of the later guest slots. And Marzi, Palm Tree, brother, let's keep doing us, dude. So it's the Friday Music Show. We're still chilling. We got a little bit more news. Yo Gotti's tour bus got blasted with bullets leaving a Nashville concert. It's pretty crazy, man, to be on a tour bus and have a motherfucker start shooting you. I don't know if it was bulletproof or not yet, but I don't know. Check it out. R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly is paid up. He paid in advance. We all got them prepaid credit cards. He got that prepaid child support. So R. Kelly is prepaid up in child support for 2 months ahead. Britney Spears' manager, Britney Spears has been going through some stuff recently, and I love me some Britney. By the way, Britney, if you ever want to come on the show or marry me, totally both are fine. But she's been going through some problems, and mad support to her and her losing her dad. I can relate to that. I lost my dad unexpectedly, so it's tragic on people. But her manager says she may never perform again. And let me tell you, man, me as a rock singer, the demand is heavy to be perfect all the time. You know what I'm saying? In the rock industry, if you're not amazing and perfect, you're like hated on. So at her level of performance, it's not just something that you just do. Some of those garbage rap shows that you see, they're just like playing their music and lip syncing, Flavor Flav. That's all garbage. But Britney Spears, who has a real show in dancing, it takes a lot of energy to be able to do that. And I'm going to get some more Caribou Lou going real quick here. But anyway, it takes a lot of energy to perform at her level. And I can understand, like, when you just don't want to do it anymore, like, listen, you give me $100 million, I probably won't really want to sing that much anymore. I'll do it to fuck around. I'll do some shows and not give a fuck because I got the money. Right now, we looking for that big check. So I hustle. So all the major labels out there listening to me and stuff, listen, I hustle, I work hard, I practice, I take professional vocal lessons, all that stuff. I'm trying to be that person. But once you give me $100 million, I'm like, so I can understand her. But she may never perform again. All right, what we got next here? Let's see here. What the fuck is BTS? I was asking this last night. We didn't get a chance to talk about it too much. No one really gave a shit because we're all older. BTS is that Korean boy band, I guess they are. They're a Korean boy band. I'm pretty sure they sing in Korean, and I hear all these little American girls just talking about how much they love them and how much they're influenced by them and how amazing they are. I'm like, they're all fucking Korean, no offense to Koreans, and they're all singing in Korean. So you gotta read and figure out what the fuck they're talking about. It's like, really? Like, goddamn, like, our youth is influenced so easily, man. This is crazy, man. But yeah, what the fuck is BTS? I don't know. I wish I could tell you what it stands for, but BTS, well, they're that Korean boy band, but... So, man, we got some regular news. We got the investigators investigating Trump, and I'm not gonna get into it late in the show here tonight. That's getting crazy. The Democrats and your politics, man, y'all are just getting crazy. This isn't gonna be a political show. We might talk about politics, but this is a news and music show, so we talk a little bit about politics. The news is out there talking about war with Iran. They need to shut the fuck up. There's not going to be a war with Iran. No one gives a fuck about Iran. They don't care, and we don't care. But the news is out there like starting World War I. Alabama's got this new abortion law, man. No, 8 weeks or more, you can't get an abortion. Let me tell y'all, in my opinion, it's a woman's right to choose what the fuck happens to her body. And Alabama, you're crazy. You're crazy to make this law. And it doesn't even apply to rape or incest. So it's just crazy. Those people who run the politics in Alabama should be like, they should be physically raped, I think. And then see how they feel about it. Some sad news, like we said, Grumpy Cat passed away. Sad for Grumpy Cat, a urinary tract infection. Also, Ashley Masuro, a WWE diva, she is dead at 39. Unknown reasons. We don't know what the reason is why. She obviously looked really healthy. She was obviously very pretty. And drugs. Oh wait, did I say that? Drugs? Meth? Man, we don't know. I can't. It could be a natural health. Listen, this clown. And Rick, speaking of health, Ric Flair was in the hospital real quick. He's expected to make a full recovery since we're on the WWE subject. So we are currently listening to some Caribou Lou by Tech 9 on the Friday Music Show. I am your host, Max Levels. I'm that rock singer, dude. We're about almost done here. We're just rolling it out with some music. I'll probably play one of my motherfucking songs to end the show tonight before we hit the intermission log out. But we doing some news. You know, with this guy, Bill de Blasio from New York, man, running for president. All I got to say is Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York. Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York, who's running for president, killed the groundhog. He dropped the groundhog and killed it like a year ago. Watch the video. He picked up this groundhog, this 6'4" motherfucker, started raising him up above his head and dropped that groundhog like a good 8 feet off some steps, and it killed the groundhog. So Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York, killed the fucking groundhog. And it's about to be Groundhog's Day. What, today? Is it today or tomorrow? Fuck Bill de Blasio, by the way. Hey, fuck the politicians in California too, man. That's just my opinion, but they running our shit into the ground, man. Jersey Shore's baby mama, her name's Jen Harley, got arrested because she called the cops to her own house on saying somebody had a gun. She said, cops come to my house, somebody's got a gun. They showed up, nothing's going on, but she had a warrant. So she went to jail. Good job calling the cops on yourself when you got an out-of-state warrant. We talked about the farmer who cut off his own leg. It is about 8:55. We were wrapping it up. You know, California's got this crazy homeless crisis we talked about with the cast last night. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle named their baby Archie. Like, you know, Meghan Markle's pissed, and the black community's pissed over that. You can tell that. And Trump cancels almost $1 billion grant to California for a bullet train. So that's some political news. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all watch till the end. My name is Max Levels. We're going to take it out with some more music here on the way out. Thank you to Bud Light for sponsoring the concert tonight. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to see. This song is called Pull Me Away by me. We're gonna blast it for a couple minutes. We still got about 5 minutes on the show. Pull Me Away by Max Levels. Once again, check it out. The show in your right-hand corner coming up on June 8th, Saturday, June 8th, is my show with Killset and Scum Love and Veer and me, Max Levels. It's just us four there. It's free, and it's not in Hollywood this time. It's at the Slide Bar in Fullerton, so you got no excuse for not going. Saturday, June 8th. Check out the flyer right here in that right-hand corner. This song's called Pull Me Away by me, Max Levels. We're about to be heading it out. Y'all have been great. Thank you for tuning in last night. This little recap of last night's show will be posted live under the previous episodes that you'll see on FridayMusicShow.com. We're still hanging out. You know, I might push it a little longer. I still got a half a beer here, so as you can see, it's just me, and I gotta drink some beer, so the show's kind of done. I think we're gonna bump some Max Levels music. So again, thank y'all for coming out to all my guests, Mr. TC, Cali Tech, Yusef El Trey, Roseanne Bars, Johnny T, Marzi Palm Tree for coming out last night to the show. It's the Friday Music Show. Check us out this Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. We'll have all brand new artists and shit coming in, brand new guests. It's gonna be crazy. It'll be more structured like it is here. We'll have our producers in here working with us. It's gonna be awesome. We'll have more trans. It's gonna be twice as good as what you see here. So thank y'all again. It's the FridayMusicShow.com. I am your host, Max Levels. Come and see a show. Come and support your local rock singer boy. I am the one and only Max Levels. I'll see y'all. Peace.
run for so long. You can only run for so long. You can only run for so long. You can only run for so long. Yeah, yeah. Feels like I can't escape. There's only a few who can relate. It's like the whole world's full of fakes and they're only there to point out mistakes. But I'm not here to debate. I didn't choose my fate. I was dealt this hand, so I got no choice to make. When I was stuck and had nowhere to go, you gave no fucks and didn't care to know. I wonder why you left me stranded. It's not the life that I demanded. You can only run for so long. Won't you heal the pain? Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Now it's summertime in the LBC. Drunk and high and the living is easy. But not for all of us. Now they calling us. It's a Hollywood dream that's got us lost. You can only run for so long. 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 Gotta fight to stay strong. Won't you heal the pain? Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong. Gotta try to stay strong. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. So how much longer for the better days ahead of me? It's so awkward. Your life just flashed in front of me. You're the only one that stops it. You're the only one that clears the way. So don't just stand and watch me. Come on and heal the pain. You can only run for so long. Won't you heal the pain? Gotta try to stay strong.